I would start this live stream, and pretty much right on the dot. Got out of work at midnight, had a Deadpool versus Wolverine movie night at my bar, and crushed it. But there was way more food being made than drinks, and I was the only person working, so you can imagine my night was fun and filled with making lots of food for people, which is my least favorite thing in the world to do. Like, honestly, I hate cooking. I hate making food. My wife is amazing at it. I am not. I've never even tried to focus on it, never even tried to get better at it. One thing I hate even more than making myself food is making 50 other people food. So that was my night. And sometimes running a bar venue, it's like, why am I still doing so much of the work? A lot of that is honestly in this industry, it's so hard to find people to work. And I just find myself consistently working my ass off. Just like, why am I working so hard? Like, anyways, I'm going to pop into the Discord, let them know that we are live. Yo, Spanam, how we doing? How we doing? Pyram, how we doing? Yeah, as I was saying, just feel kind of overworked lately, and spending so much of my hard-earned money, right? Like, so much sweat equity. Like, I'm not one of these dudes just flipping cards, like making a killing, rolling it into a new card every week. Like, I work my ass off, and then I spend a decent chunk of my money, like 90% of it basically goes into the hobby, back into Pokemon. And like, the thumbnail is funny, but it's also like, for real, like, it would be honestly devastating to spend all this money on cards and then drive right into a market crash. And that is like something I don't really worry about too much because, dude, Pokemon is so fucking hot right now. It's like the last thing that's on my mind is honestly the market crashing, right? Like, maybe the market chills. That's about it. But yeah, like, I am very aware of how much I spend on this hobby. It would be okay if I made that money easily. And I feel like a lot of people like assume that the money comes easy. They're like, oh, it must be nice to run a bar and like you're making so much money. And like some nights, yeah, like I bang out a couple $100 in a night. And like some nights, like I think some of my best nights have been like $1,000 nights, like $800, $700. Like, those are nights where I'm like, damn, like this one shift that I worked my butt off on basically paid for a decent chunk of a grail card that I'm after. But I've been like spending so much money and like racking up my credit card, which a lot of people can probably relate to. And now I'm like, we have this local show in Charlotte. It's going to be fun. Yo, what's good, doctor? We have this low key. Yo, how we doing? James, how we doing? Avenger, how we doing? Like, what was I saying? I've always kind of spent a ridiculous amount of money in this hobby. Even when the cards were cheaper, I spent a great majority of like what I actually earn. And also, not only was Pokemon way cheaper in previous years, but my cost of living was like nothing. It was like nothing in the smaller house that we used to be in. So I really greatly underestimated how crazy the market could go after we upgraded our life and moved into a bigger house. And I'm just like, fuck, bro, I'm so tired. I'm so tired. And I just want to throw in the towel. Like, I want to throw in the towel. I want to quit the bar. I don't care about anything. I just want to fucking sell our other house, which, like, that's, like, crazy privilege, right? Like, I have another house that I can sell at any moment in time. And I chose the hard route of renting it out and just grinding it out. And I just thought, like, dude, in the long run, that's going to pay off so big. And maybe it will. It probably will. But, like, fuck, did I underestimate how much the Pokemon market could move? And, like, yeah, just my cost of living was way lower. Cards were way cheaper. And, like, if I knew how crazy things were going to get, and this sounds crazy, but I honestly probably would have bought a cheaper house. I probably would have bought a cheaper house so that I could continue collecting. And like that might sound crazy, and it is an addiction for me, but it's also like a hobby that has kept me from destroying myself in a lot of other ways, right? Like I used to have like bad like drug dependency and addiction issues, and you can kind of see that pour into Pokemon a little bit. But any day of the week, I would take Pokemon over what I was, the demons that I had in the past. And like, I think a lot of people can relate to that. Like, having other vices and now being into Pokemon and being like, I feel much better about where my money is going now. I feel much better about the guilt that I have on spending money on cards. But I'm like, well, I didn't blow $1,000 at the bars. I didn't blow $1,000 on drugs for a weekend on a spring break trip, right? Like, when I was younger, I hung out with a lot of bad people, honestly, just like shitty people. And I think everybody can relate to that too, a little bit. And just to keep it real, like, I am so lucky that now I get to run a normal business and I have a family. And I'm like, dude, I'm super grateful. I'm like, should not be complaining at all. But fuck, dude, just fucking goddamn, I'm tired. I appreciate everybody popping in. Ryan, ditch the glasses, shave, and get a haircut. I appreciate that, bro. I'm trying to not look. I'm trying to not look my age. So, and honestly, we can ditch the glasses. They're literally. I don't have the camera all the way over here. I can see the stream perfectly. I don't need the glasses at all right now. I get the Jeffrey Dahmer look a lot. Okay, Raw Toga Beat. Thank you so much for the super chat. That is more than anybody tipped me all fucking night tonight. Well, cash-wise, right? I had my credit tips was like $100. Tonight was rough, bro. I made so much food tonight, and like, oh, dude, people are brutal. Oh, people are brutal. They're like, when are my fries gonna come out? I'm like, bro, I have like 12 orders right now. Your fries are coming out in like 40 minutes. All right, Raw Togepi, thank you so much. Thanks for playing some Battlefield 6 with me, brother. Dude, I fucking already forgot, bro. That was a good time. We had a good time. The grind is hard. It was an honor. Honestly, dude, Togepi, you're the first person that I ever actually played video games with from our Discord. Like, straight up. First time I ever did that with anybody. And, like, that was so refreshing to kind of, like, go from our Discord and our community to, like, dude, let's fucking crush some video games. Let's kill some dudes. The grind is hard. You're still in a good place. You have love around you and sick cards. Dude, I am beyond grateful. No. I'm not grateful enough. I'm beyond blessed and lucky, and I got nothing to complain about. It's so hard. It's so hard for me not to complain, and yet it's so hard for me to listen to myself complain. But I do have love all around. And, like, also, nothing good happens overnight. Like, I chose the long route for my life, and I chose a challenge, and I chose what I think will be more financial freedom in the future versus being able to buy whatever cards I want. I traded all of that so that my family moving forward, if anything happens to me, Diana gets the house. Diana has a rental property. She has some way where she can actually afford to keep this house. Like, she has some way where she can make it happen. Like, if something happened to me, my family actually would not be out on the street. They could sell my collection, they could rent out the other house, and they would be golden, right? So, like, I definitely think I made a better long-term. Anyways, shit, guys. ADD is a bitch. DBZ shirt winning. I appreciate you. Dude, I love this shirt, bro. This is like one of my favorite shirts that I have. Like, straight up. Love it. I love the like light gray. I'm spending a lot of money too. And that, dude, I forgot what I was even talking about. Thank you for reminding me. Tomorrow I should go to this show and I should liquidate what I'm planning on liquidating and cash out, right? I should cash out, pay off part of my credit card, which right now I've paid 10% off my credit card. I don't say this to be super, just open about my finances. I say it to hold myself fucking accountable. because I am an addict with Pokemon. I am a Pokaholic. I'm a Pokemaniac. I'm a Pokefiend. I love that there's this one vendor seller. It's like Pokefiends. Literally the best fucking handle a seller could ever have. I'm a Pokefiend. Dude, that seller had a PSA 10 Gold Star Rayquaza, and I couldn't remember, but my buddy JD remembered when we were at the show. I thought it was 50 grand that I walked away from. Gold Star Rayquaza, PSA 10. It was a 2-cert. My buddy JD reminded me the other night. We had a long phone call, and he was like, bro, that was a 30 grand. It was not 50. Your memory is wrong. I remember these things to a T. JD was the first friend that I made that watched my videos and came up to me at Collecticon. And honestly, I owe him a lot of like gratitude and respect. And dude, he taught me about a lot of cool vintage cards without being condescending, without being a dick about it, without being like Mr. Know-It-All, gatekeeper, like. And dude, he's gotten a lot. Dude, this friend of mine's gotten a lot more cynical about the hobby because, and like, I don't blame him, dude. The hobby's like gotten really toxic in a lot of ways, and just like everyone's pumping, and it's the gambling casino right now. But he was always really, really nice to me and respectful with like kind of telling me about some cards he thinks are awesome, and we collected a lot of the same stuff. What was I saying? But yeah, I talk about my like credit card debt basically to hold myself accountable. Right now, 10% of it is paid down. I have not bought or won a single auction. I am bidding on Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, but I'm also like, dude, this is the solution. You cannot focus more on your problem, which is addiction and gambling on cards, basically, versus the solution, which you know is easy. It's simple. Pay off your card. Pay off your card. Don't buy anything. You make good money. Pay your card down. It's that easy for me, right? I can get rid of $50,000 of credit card debt in a matter of weeks or months. It's really not a big deal to me. But that's the thing. I've gotten so desensitized to spending and having that debt. And to be fair, and I've said this, and this is not a cope, this is the truth. My card's values have so far outpaced what I've spent on my that's on my credit card. So far outpaced it that it's not even like there's not even a debate for it. Is it healthy though? No. Has it weighed on me heavily in my mental health? Yes. Like, so we're working on that. We're gonna go to the show, and I should be cashing out, but to be honest with you guys, I'm most likely going to walk out with a card or a couple cards. That's probably what I'm going to end up doing. But we'll see. We'll see. I really like walking out of the show with a stack of cash, but I really want to walk out with something special. Because it's hard to do that. It's hard to sell a bunch of stuff and liquidate for one particular card or a couple cards, whereas if you go to a show, it's just like everything happens there and you do it all in one move or a couple moves, but within a couple of hours, your whole collection changes. And that is the coolest thing about going to shows, is that in a couple hours, your whole collection becomes something completely different. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I look like I had a long night because I had a long night. G-Town, Digimon for me. Yeah, Digimon's sick. Hypothermia, we're doomed. The crash is coming soon. I believe it muy pronto. Lori, yo, it's good. Hi, take my like and sub. Yo, I really fucking appreciate it. I really appreciate it. I've been grinding out on eBay for, dude, that's where my brain is at. I've been grinding out on eBay. Been grinding out on YouTube for a while now. Love you. Get some sleep. Love you too, Austin. Sig Sour. I'm amazed at how much my Dark Blastoise Japanese 10 has gone up as much as it has. Dude, and that's another thing. For anybody that is just coming into this hobby now, dude, I bet people are just like, what have I been doing my whole life? You could just, like, anybody is just thinking, I should have been collecting Pokemon my whole life. I've been doing it all wrong. Dude, and I love that this hobby is blowing up because I want for newer collectors to come in and not get burned. I want them to come in and be like, wow, dude, the growth is great here. And this is a safe hobby to have. And I want more people to get into it. And like, because at the end of the day, people are going to get into it. There's so much stuff to go after. Yes, all the vintage grails are drying up, sure. But there's so much stuff to go after. There's so many cards to be had. It's never ending. There's so much to appreciate. Having a bigger community, like all like the content creators, like anybody that's like shitting on where Pokemon's going right now, like bro, your fucking content is only what it is because of Pokemon blowing up. Like my channel is only what it is because Pokemon blowing up, right? Like, and I also like have so much regrets in terms of like, dude, when we bought the new house, like I just took a hiatus from doing YouTube at all. Like just took a break from kind of like not collecting really. I was still kind of buying stuff, but I wasn't really making any videos and I didn't really want to. I think I just like resented, like I just felt like I missed a huge opportunity. Like I'm like, damn, like I missed a couple months of making the most out of being a content creator in this space because like the couple months where I wasn't making content felt like the craziest months in this hobby where we just saw everything just fucking go nuts, go fucking parabolic. Chad, how we doing? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. He's never up to date with chat. Lori, Dahmer is fave though. Yeah, let's go. I'm putting the glasses back on now. We're digging Dahmer. Sweet potato fries. I wish we had those. Fries coming out in 40 minutes. Lori, sweet potato fries are amazing. Raw Togepi, like I said, man, you're real. Keep doing this, dude. I like really appreciate our chat that we had like over the mic though on Xbox, dude. That was surreal. That was cool. Like I said, man, you're real. Keep doing the style streams. It beats the hell out of Sony people. Pumping random cards. I enjoy seeing the life updates. I hope tonight wasn't too hard on you. I have it easier than a lot of people though. That's so I got it good. And the bar keeps me on my toes. Austin, my boy. Low-key, hey, guess what? What's chicken butt? I'm with Togepi. I appreciate that. I told my crush I like his hair, and he got a buzz the next day. You're tired as fuck. Tomorrow's a big day. No, I'm not like tired as fuck. I'm just I took a shower and I'm like I'm all refreshed. And you know that there's a science behind like you take a shower, you get that hot water, you get all cozy. I probably should have just taken a cold shower. But no, I'm excited. One thing I did today, we didn't get to the show today because we had to deal with the family car problems. And what was I gonna say? But I did get the duffel ready. If you guys want to see what I'm going to take there, I can show you guys what I'm going to take there. But I got the duffel bag is ready. The boxes have the cards in them. Everything is ready to go tomorrow. Like I am ready to go tomorrow. So I actually looked forward to doing this stream, and then like after this, I'm still gonna stay up and play video games. That's one thing that I find a lot of enjoyment in and like relaxation in. And so even if I lose sleep, like I went to bed early last night and I got like 10 hours of sleep. Bro, I felt horrible today, all day. It's crazy. I never sleep that much. I felt horrible. So like there's definitely a thing of like oversleeping. My body's very used to like 4 hours of sleep. I don't know about you guys. If you guys are the same way, like we probably got quite a few night owls in here, especially if there's 20 people at 1:30 in the morning in this stream. Show us what you're thinking about trading. All right, I'm gonna go downstairs and get well, I'm bringing my entire graded raw pile. Like, dude, grading is just not happening. People are going to see cards in that pile that they're going to be like, damn, this has potential to be a PSA 10. That's good on them. I wanted to build up that grading pile, but if that helps me get to the next goal, and that's like my good stuff. I'm not taking the stuff that I have listed on eBay that's like just like whatever raw stuff. That stuff stays there. I'm taking the stuff that I think I was going to grade because I want to be able to be honest with the vendors and be like, I was going to grade all this stuff. This is good stuff I have here. So I'm giving you my best stuff, not my worst stuff, not my junk that I can't move. This is my best stuff. I'm also taking a bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh! Raw that, like, if I see a cool Yu-Gi-Oh! Card there that a vendor has, I'll be like, bro, I'll trade you all of this kind of bulk hollow cool Yu-Gi-Oh! Stuff if you'll just hook me up with that card. I'll even give you some cash on top. I do not wear contacts or tag cards. I'm going to go grab those cards that I'm going to sell or trade at the show. And then we're taking 3 cases. I'm taking a Twilight Masquerade case, I'm taking a Battle Styles case, and a Scarlet Violet case. Scarlet Violet base set case. Raw, yeah, I'm going to agree with Austin here. You're in it feels late night. Don't feel like you owe us. Dude, there have been streams like that in the past. This is not one of them. This is not one of them. I just like looked forward to just chopping it up. Like, this is like my little party before we do this. Dude, I'm nervous. I'm always nervous about these stupid shows. Like, it's like nothing. Like, you go in there and then you run the show. You go in there, you work the tables, and you own the place. But for whatever reason, I can't explain it. I get anxiety every single show. It's not just Collecticon. I get the same anxiety for these local shows. I don't know why. Like, everyone's excited for these. It's always anxiety for me. Let's see. Joe Boyd, are tag cards worth collecting now? I mean, with the craziness of the market, probably, especially if you can get a deal on them. Your friend is right to be a cynic. Sad, but I agree. Pokemania. Hey, what's Pokemon? What's up, Pokemon? Wow. What's up, Pokemon Masters? Hope you're having a wonderful day. I appreciate that, Mania. I hope you're also having a wonderful day. Rillo Payne, 50K? 50K what? What's 50K? Dude is holding bags. Dude, and the duffel I'm taking tomorrow is so heavy, bro. I'm about to fuck up my back. I'm really hoping. I really want to take a wagon in, but I'm afraid they're going to tell me I can't take a wagon in. But, like, that would save me, dude. My back is going to be killing me. I always thug it out and, like, end up carrying the heaviest shit in these shows. Would you still submit to PSA after the scam? Oh, dude, I would still submit to PSA. The problem is it's so expensive and the turnaround is so slow that it's like I could trade into something that might be about to explode, right? I could trade into something that I'm never going to have the chance to get again. I'm kind of thinking like that. Like, dude, I know you want to grade a lot of stuff. I know you have a lot of stuff you got plans for, but this is it, man. This is your chance to, like, make some money, pay down your credit card, or walk out with an insane card. And then that way you didn't spend anything while you're in there, but you're able to walk out with something cool and then continue paying off your credit card by making sales on eBay, by, you know, putting your weekly payment. And we're right about to refinance our house. That's going to help a shit ton. My monthly payments are going to go down. So I'm excited about that. Those Yu-Gi-Oh! Dude, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Is exploding. Walks out with a PSA 10. Walks out with a PSA 10. First edition Blue Eyes White Dragon from starter deck Kaiba. Dude, my life would be made. My life would be made. That would be so sick, bro. That would be so sick. That nothing would make me happier. I am still watching this Buster Blader. There's a first edition Arcanine PSA 10, first edition Scyther PSA 10, and a first edition Buster Blader PSA 10 Pharaoh's Servant. Dude, I think it's more likely that I'm going to end up bailing on the Arcanine and Scyther because they're going to be so crazy probably. Whereas the Buster Blader's probably going to end somewhere in the, like, $1,500 range probably. I don't even know what those sell for, but it's at $1,100 right now. Fortress became a member. Oh my god. Let's see. Need a Pokemon sponsor. Togepi, nah. Yugi is dead. Wait, no. Will they have Yu-Gi-Oh there? Yeah. They're dude. Someone's got to have Yu-Gi-Oh there. Dudes, with all the craziness, dude. Also, can anybody tell me, I mean, Not that I care, but I am interested with all the Yu-Gi-Oh hype. I doubt it's affected the reprints at all. Um, it's just the vintage like Grail stuff and like some modern super nice stuff. But has 25th anniversary booster boxes, have they moved at all? I have not looked at all. I still have like 15 of those boxes. Um, I have like two of every of the sets that they released. I think I have three of the Legend of Blue Eyes boxes too, which makes me feel good because I knew that I was probably never gonna buy the First Ed vintage boxes, so it always felt good. Like dude, like $60 for a booster box, yeah, that was a no brainer. But I feel like those still haven't moved an inch. But they're really cool, and some of the cards from 25th anniversary, some of them in PSA 10 are like $100 cards right now, which that's nothing, but again, the box itself was $60. So if you can crank out PSA 10 cards out of one of those boxes, that would be sick. Um, buying raw into Yugi and expecting grades back in time to make money is out of this world. No, for sure. Um, that game definitely feels like it's dead. Um, Riftbound. Amber. Amber, it has gotten so expensive. Are we talking about Yu-Gi-Oh or are we talking about Pokemon? I mean, it's all gotten really expensive. Like, forget pivoting into Dragon Ball. Forget that. Forget Goku. Um, and for me, forget Vegeta. Forget One Piece. And honestly, I would much rather have Dragon Ball Z than One Piece. Like, let's be real, Dragon Ball Z. Pokemon, no. Honestly, Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, Dragon Ball Z, One Piece, Magic, Lorcana. Um, I think there could come a time where I have a little bit of everything, right? Um, because I can appreciate everything. People are like, nah, that's trash. And I'm like, no, it's not. The art is actually good from other TCGs. We might not be behind it. This Discord might not be behind it. That's cool. But like, if I fumble into some cool cards in the future, definitely going to keep some stuff for my PC. Oh, dude, I could walk out of the show with a Dragon Ball Z card. Dragon Ball Z, Yu-Gi-Oh, like I would be fine to walk out with something different. I would honestly be fine with it. Like I've been wanting to diversify a little bit. Bro, my God, dude, with the $20 super chat. Bro, come on. You don't need to do that, dude. You literally sent me the coolest Vegeta. Doctor is out here spending bands, and he already sent me the coolest fucking toy ever, dude. Look at this fucking Vegeta toy. This thing is so fucking sick. Love this. All right. Thank you, doctor. Thank you. Those prescriptions are really paying off. My contribution to the Buster Blader fund. Oh, snap. We gotta do it. We gotta go hard now. Okay. Also, dude, Buster Blader is like a childhood favorite of mine. Two cards that I feel like I need right now over Blue Eyes. Blue Eyes is very nostalgic for me, but I think I always like Dark Magician and Buster Blader a little bit more. That being said, and Red Eyes Black Dragon, honestly, a little bit more. That being said, the Dark Paladin and the Buster Blader are very, very important to me right now. Like I'm terrified somebody's gonna buy those DMG Dark Paladins. I'm fucking terrified, guys. I need those DMG Dark Paladins. Like I believe in that card. I believe that I could literally buy both on the market if I could afford to, honestly. And I could sit on one and sell the other down the road and also be able to pick between the two copies which one's the best, which is also why I sometimes buy duplicates to really search and find the best copy possible. Um, dude, I bet it's already sold. I would not be shocked at all if the DMG Dark Paladin sold. It's so much cheaper than the Dark Paladin from Magician's Force. So much cheaper. It's like a third of the price. It is way rarer, way lower pop. Like that's probably already gone by now. So the Buster Blader is cool because there's no pressure. It's like, okay, I had a week to plan this out. It's going to come down to tomorrow night. It ends tomorrow night. I have to buy the Buster Blader. And honestly, I probably will because unless I lose an auction, I'll probably go up. Someone tell me what Buster Blader is going for, and I'll just have to put a bid slightly higher than that, because I really want to secure that card. That and the Dark Paladin. Really want to grab both those. Thanks, Doctor. Okay, let's see. Yeah, you left us on red. Go to bed, Unk. Life is stressful, but I'm thankful for each day. We need you to go live at the show tomorrow. I will try to go live at the show tomorrow. Mantis, okay, everybody wants the live at the show tomorrow. Like, I don't even know what I'll do. I guess the thumbnail, I'll just, like, have my face just like, ah! Um, with the, all the vendors behind me, just like, oh, it's another content creator. Dude, I feel like vendors hate me taking content of tables. It's like, oh yeah, take videos of everything. Don't spend any money here. Like their entire like it's, I don't know. I feel like it's like wrong to like showcase what vendors have, right? And it's like it's just free promotion, right? If I take videos of your table and you're in it, then you're like, oh yeah, dude, it's fucking yeah. I was in Orion's video. I don't know. I always feel like I'm just annoying everybody in the space when it comes to going up to vendors or going into shops and taking videos. I wish they wanted me to be in there, right, doing that stuff. I wish people wanted that more. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I just am assuming what they think. Oh, he's just got glaucoma. Look at that cool collection behind, bro. Appreciate that. Togepi, not gonna lie, kind of feel like I need a chain rings after watching Orion's swag. Oh man, I still like jewelry too. I still think jewelry is important to me, but not as important as Pokemon cards. You vlogging it? I might. Oh my god, we got another super chat. Which, like, I would want it from anybody but you guys. Like, you guys are fam. Like, I don't want you sending me money. If somebody else feeling generous, fine. But not you guys. Ryan, hurry your ass up. You're 10 minutes behind on the chat. Damn, money will make a man do things. But not gonna lie, I like seeing the Discord group, blah, blah, blah. Togepi, your band. Show us you didn't even come prepared. Hello. What's going on? Anything, boss? You do need to do 80% plus. Skate Posse, yeah, get 5 hours. Damn, dude, I am fucking behind. All right, scroll. If you don't get any grills tomorrow, I'm going to freak out. Rudo, can you do whip nay nay real quick? I don't even know what a whip nay nay is. I'm going to be pissed. No way, that's a Pokemon bouncy ball? That's fire. Wait, bouncy ball? Pokemon bouncy ball? Where? Bobby, yo, what's good? I'm nervous for you because I didn't do great my first time around. I didn't shop. Took first offer. What a noob. Dude, I mean, dude, that's... Yeah, dude, the time crunch sucks. And also, like... I think it's very natural instinct to just take the first offer, right? And then just move on. But if you work the tables, you get the best results. If you don't buy a membership for Orion's channel, then you're not a true fan. And you're broke. Fortress is going to cancel his membership like tomorrow. I've seen people use Costco bins on wagons. M Fundo, what's good? Joe, I think one thing that bothers me with Modern is there's so much whitening in the earlier Scarlet Violet sets. There is a lot of whitening on Modern stuff. Trapinch, what up, dog? I live vicariously through other people. I'm not a collector myself. That's okay. That's okay, bro. Dude, there's a lot of people actually on my channel that will leave comments. They'll be like, bro, I don't collect at all. I met you from the bar. You said you had a YouTube and I followed it, and I just like watching your stuff, right? Nothing wrong with that. MT, yo, what's good? He's diagnosed with badassness. Tiny Lion Gaming, what's your best card? I'm just going to let the chat answer that. Ryan diagnosed with the Atomic Curse. I enjoy Pokemon, mostly the older stuff. Same. I'll ban you, Buster. Okay. Scyther. Oh yeah, here we go. Here we go. Also, I don't want to bid on the Arcanine or the Scyther if you guys are going for it. We all have similar tastes. I'm not going to step on any toes. Just tell me, guys, if one of you is going for the Scyther or the Arcanine, just fucking go for it. Just tell me. I'm not going to cry. You guys know I shouldn't be spending money anyways. It'll just help me out if you guys get it anyways. And I want you guys to get it. If someone gets it, it better be you guys. Um, Whoa, get the front door. Get the front door. Legend of Blue Eyes 25th anniversary boxes are $300. I mean, I would have thought like maybe $100 or 120, but $300? Holy shit. Holy shit, guys. Damn. That's actually okay. All right, cool. That's cool. Those were just bags for a really long time. LOB 25th, yeah, 200 sounds a lot more realistic. Like 150 sounds more realistic. Time for pivot to brain rot trading cards. VIP Pokemon, what's good? What's good, bro? Togepi, Pokemon, Magic the Gathering, One Piece, Yugi, Digi, Blood. Jump into the MetaZoo. Dude, what happened to MetaZoo? Does anyone even know what happened to MetaZoo? Yo, hurry your ass up, 10 minutes behind. Damn, I'm still behind? All right, fuck you guys. All right. Now I'm on it. Now I'm on it. BPT Buster, arguably better looking. For sure. Arguably better looking. But that's not the one I had as a kid. And honestly, if you're going to collect this stuff and you're going to collect the 10s, get the BPTs, right? They're amazing, right? They have performed, right? But I still have not seen a PSA 10 conditioned card, vintage Yu-Gi-Oh card. I still haven't seen one in person. So it's probably going to be ridiculously nice. All my stuff is like kind of like nothing is near mint other than literally these four sorry guys. Literally these four cards that I have. Out of all of my Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, these are the only ones that I think are even remotely worth grading. And they're really clean. But yeah, all my stuff is like kind of like not the best. So I feel like when I finally see that card in person in the slab, it's going to be fire. Okay. Yeah, dude. Yeah, they used to be $70 bricks. Holy moly. I'm pretty sure I took mine off of eBay. And honestly, right after the stream, I'm going to just take my 25th anniversary Yu-Gi-Oh off of eBay. I'm going to take that off eBay. It's not even worth it. Boop 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 boop. Boop 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 boop. Okay. Dude, the Pokemon Center drops used to annoy the shit out of me. I just quit. Quit with it. Too much time investment into that. Zoo gone, but coming back apparently. There would be a time. It would be right now. Trihorn. Dude, he's fire. Yeah, I blindly sent all mine in without even knowing what to look for. Dude, your Yu-Gi-Oh is fire, Austin. Your Yu-Gi-Oh is fire. You did good on that, dude. The Egyptian God cards are going to the fucking moon. Tonight, all three of those cards in auction went for like 1,000 each, basically. So that's 3K right there just for those three. To be fair, they're all like $90 apart from $200. LOB. Yeah, they're probably all the other ones are probably a little bit lower. And honestly, those reprints in those boxes not really worth anything. So I'm surprised it's even gone that high for LOB. Dude, and sequential God cards? Bruh. Dude, that's so fire you got 10s on those, man. It helps with my stress, hanging out with my family. No, that helps me out too. Not just like with my wife and kids, but when like best times I've ever had in my life are probably when my sister's home, when my parents are around, and when we do like a big family trip. Like that that is literally, and like I should learn from that and plan some cool trips with my kids and my wife. But my parents are still able and doing stuff, and they still want to plan trips, and they still want us to come with them and do stuff. So I'm kind of just like letting them continue to do those traditions. Also, I'm terrible at planning. I hate traveling. That's something I got to get over. Because, like, to be a good father, to be a good dad, like, that's some dad shit to, like, help plan out a trip. Um, Even though I feel like women are better with that. Holy shit. The video is actually on my YouTube. It blew up and got like 10K views. Dude, that's dope. That's dope. What did Rocket do? Is that a Chinese flag? I don't understand what's going on. Thoughts on Pokemon Prism Stars? Been hunting them lately. Pokemon Prism Stars, you got me, dude. You got me. I have no idea what those are. Guys, what are Pokemon Prism Stars? Really feel that I'm being a good dad and planning. My dad used to go to the AAA travel agency and buy road maps whenever we took a road trip somewhere. Very nostalgic. Damn, that is sick. Dude, my dad was big on the maps too. Dude, I remember we had this van. All right, story time. We had this van. We had this van, and I'm sure some of you probably had the same van. I have no idea what type of van it was or what company. I feel like it was like I feel like it was a Volkswagen van. And bro, it had a table. So the chairs sat facing each other like guys, the fucking you guys some of you probably had these too. The chairs in the van faced each other. So you'd be sitting in the back, bro. We had road trips. We had road trips where I would sit and I would play Yu-Gi-Oh and I would play myself because it had a table that came out, right? This is like not a camper, not like a fuck, what do you call those things? The what are those things called? Oh, you guys know what I'm talking about. The big camping cars. Oh my fucking god, dude. Get out of here. Get out of here, dude. No, get out of here. Is that what I think it is? Get out of here, bro. Yo, dude, he strikes again, dude. What? What, dude? Dude, I have to read this immediately. Dude, thank you so much, Wish. Jesus. Oh my god, dude. That's more than I made tonight. That is literally more than I made tonight bartending. Like, damn, bro. Hi, just supporting. Do you think Logan Paul will destroy Yu-Gi-Oh for good? That's a great question, guys. What do you think Logan Paul is gonna do to Yu-Gi-Oh? That is a great question. Yu-Gi-Oh's fucked. Yu-Gi-Oh's so cooked. Oh, it's so cooked. Oh man. Um, but people have said it here, and I will say it again. Logan Paul is a necessary evil. He's a necessary evil, okay? Because arguably, I don't think Yu-Gi-Oh would have taken off. I think Yu-Gi-Oh all of a sudden, like, it was taking off before Logan Paul. Logan Paul just smelled the money and was like, fuck, guys, we're also doing Yu-Gi-Oh! And then things just have gone parabolic. So, I think it's good for people that have held on to Yu-Gi-Oh! Dude, they're fucking like, dude, if you've held on to Yu-Gi-Oh! A long time and right now things are going nuts, yeah, you can thank Logan Paul for that, right? He gave you that market, right? Not by himself, right? There's a lot of factors, but that's a big one. But yeah, this van that my dad had, I loved this van, man. Me and my friends, if like we ever went anywhere, or would go to each other's houses, or like I don't know. I remember vaguely my friends, like we would go on a trip somewhere. My friends would be in the car. We could play Yu-Gi-Oh on that table, but mainly just played Yu-Gi-Oh. on that table by myself. I don't know if you guys did this where you would make decks and you would put your opponent deck, your opponent, right? Your imaginary friend, your imaginary. I had my own imaginary friends basically that I played Yu-Gi-Oh with. Bro, I was deep into being a nerd, and we had this trip. This is just all over the place. Story time. We had this trip in Mexico when I was in 6th grade, and it changed my whole fucking life, guys. Honestly, an exchange trip when you're younger to another country, when you are a kid that no one really fucks with, your friends are all nerds. You're the type of kid you dream about talking to a girl and you're like, that could never be me. That trip fucking made me that guy. That trip turned me into the Orion that has the swagger now. We went to Mexico. The Mexicans fucking loved me, which is why it was so hard for like my trauma on the last trip we were in Mexico for my brother-in-law's wedding. Like all the shit that went down with the hospital and my daughter getting a febrile seizure. I don't want that, right? Like, I love going to Mexico. My fondest memories are literally in Mexico with, like, staying with our exchange families. And, like, dude, they gassed me up. They're like, Ryan, like, we're going to take you to, like, meet all these girls at school and, like, all this shit. And, like, I was just this nerdy kid. And I happened to link up on this exchange trip with the coolest motherfucker at the high school that we were in middle school. These kids were in high school. So it was a weird exchange trip because they were way older than us and they were like talking about drinking, smoking, talking to girls, partying, going out late and getting tacos at 2 in the morning. Like, bro, that trip changed me, like drastically changed me. And I came back like with a fucking ego. Like, dude, I'm the shit and I'm not going to let anybody tell me differently. And people tried to drag me down in 7th and 8th grade. Well, guess what? I mean, I'm not with that girl anymore. I'm with Diana, and Diana's honestly a 10 compared to that girl. And I think it's because she was my first that like really messed me up. But she was the girl that I had the biggest crush on, and that I told myself I have no chance at this girl, guys. Like, it really is a pretty amazing story. Even though it didn't end well and we broke up when I went to college, and we got kind of back together and then it just faded again. I don't know what happened there. But anyways, like, and dude, that relationship fucking destroyed me, dude. The after effect of that relationship destroyed me. Like, for years, I was like, no, I'm never going to be interested in someone else like that again. It wasn't that I hadn't talked to girls in multiple relationships and dated around. I did, but nothing ever filled that void. Like, I never got closure. She never even told me why we weren't going to get back together. Never got closure. Anyways, but that trip like changed me, and I got the girl. You know, it's the fucking the underdog story, really. Anyways, I don't know what the fuck we were talking about. We had this van, and I played a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh in it. I can't remember why that even came up. Sorry, guys. Let me fucking catch up. I'm not gonna read half this chat. I can't catch up if I do. Guatemalans are Guatemalans are crazy. 2 a.m. tacos are essential. Dude, essential. I don't even know. We had this catering event at the bar, and one of the little like appetizer things they had were these like just like quesadilla, like literally just tortilla with like cheese on it and like cut into little triangles. I'm like, why am I not doing this? Like, there are some simple, cheap, easy foods that I should just have at the house, like piled up in a Tupperware container that I can snack on. Like, I hate that I can't, for the life of me, meal prep. Like, I hate myself that I can't meal prep because I like simple, cheap shit. I like hot dogs. I like quesadillas. I like grilled cheese. I like PB&J. Dude, you can meal prep the shit out of that, have a Tupperware just stacked with it, and be good. I'm always like my wife's like, what you looking for in the pantry or in the refrigerator? And I'm like, there's nothing. We spend so much on food and there's nothing. Like, dude, we'll drop like $200, $300 on groceries. I have no idea what the fuck we're buying because it's not what I eat, but it's all organic stuff that Diana cooks and makes dishes with. Again, it's still, I'm so Americanized. Like, it's not what I want. I need to start meal prepping, guys. I need to start meal prepping the type of shit I want. But yes, 2 a.m. tacos, to your point, are essential. Dude, and I love Chipotle. I love Chipotle. No, I don't know what Chipotle is. I've never had Chipotle. But I love Chipotle, Sabor, Taco Bell. Dude, Taco Bell, just those like bean burritos for like $1 or $2, dude, they just slap. And I recently discovered that my Food Lion has burritos and bean burritos for like $2 that are even better and they're even bigger. Dude, I don't know how, but like I'm convinced Food Lion mastered what Taco Bell was doing. Okay. Mexicans are great at babies. We'll just keep it at that. Trapinch, FPH, grow a pair. FPH. Where does that even come from? Bro doesn't even know me telling me to grow a pair. I don't, like, what? Like, bro, where is your energy coming from? That has to be towards somebody else. That can't be towards me because I don't know where that energy would come from. Love for the tortas. When did people calling tortas like become a cultural phenomenon of like fat chicks? Like, is that the thing? Like tortas or fat chicks? I don't know where that came from. Um, bro is dreaming about the good old days because I really had them. Like a lot of people hate their past. They hate what they grew up into. They hated school. Like, and I did to an extent. I hated, dude, I loved elementary. I loved my memories with my nerdy ass friends in middle school, but I fucking hated going to school and I hated dealing with all the other kids. Like, I'm like, dude, who raised these kids? Because their parents did not fucking love them. Their parents had to have all been divorced. Because what the fuck is wrong with these kids? Why are they like this? They had to be exposed to so much raw adulthood bullshit that their parents did. Because I don't know where it came from. My parents fucking loved me and were very kind of just like not pushy about things and like do what you love. And like, dude, like the parent that I wish I could be more of, but I'm more of like the fucked up parent that I think my kids are going to draw off from. And I got to figure out how to fix that. But bro is dreaming about the good old days. Yeah, I mean, scroll down. Okay, I'm missing a little bit. But yes, I do romanticize, back then. And I think a lot about like, you collected Yu-Gi-Oh! So like you're so deep into it. Like how did you lose that? But just being embarrassed, girls, not wanting to a girl to find that stuff and like see that I was such a nerd, which is so stupid because it's like, bro, you could just be like, that's a childhood binder. I don't know, but like also, why is your childhood binder? Why is this binder of car? I don't know. I thought of all these things. Like I cared so much about what everybody thought, and I took that into adulthood. Anyways, I deserve that I didn't stay into it because obviously I didn't love it enough to just stick with it, and that's on me. What's your spice, dude? I fucking love spicy. I love spicy hot soup. Dude, what is it? It's that like Thai Vietnamese soup. It's so fucking good. Dude. Dude, blanking so hard, dude. Um, Pho. I love pho. I love some spicy ass pho. Shit's fire. With some not even cooked filet mignon. Just fucking drop the raw filet into the pho and it cooks because you heat up the pho. You get it boiling hot. Cooks the meat perfectly. Oh, dude. Oh, dude. I'm very diverse when it comes to food. I love everything. Diana does not. Diana is very culturally diverse with like Portuguese food and those style dishes, but A lot of other stuff she does not fuck with. Mainly, she doesn't fuck with like anything raw, like doesn't do like sushi at all, which is crazy because that's like my favorite thing ever. That's an issue for us. Also, to spices, Diana doesn't do spice at all, which is also tough because I love everything spicy. It makes me feel alive. Um, Joe Boyd, the series reminds me of my childhood. I would always come home from school and watch Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon, right? And like I didn't have cable, right? But Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh every Saturday morning showed, right? It didn't matter if you had cable or not. So that's why like that was fire for me too. Like all the other cartoons, Cartoon Network, right? Ed and Eddie, I didn't have any of that stuff, right? And honestly, that's a missed childhood moment. That really is a missed childhood moment. Like stuff like SpongeBob, people would say references at school about stuff. I had no idea what anybody was talking about. I watched whatever was on PBS, frankly. Like, you might have had cable and watched PBS anyways, but it's different when PBS was all you had. That's all you had before school. That's all you had after school. And then on Saturday morning, there was like Kids WB, and they would do reruns of Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh, and it didn't matter because it was so good. It was so like I looked forward to it. It made it special because it wasn't always available. That was my shit. And my dad was like traditional dad shit, like good dad shit, like would like be making waffles and eggs and bacon and sausage. And that's one thing like my parents didn't go all out with like dinners, but my dad always went all out with breakfast. And that like I gotta work on that. I gotta fucking work on that. But I work so much, dude. I work so much and the nights are late and I wake up late. It's just like, but I want to start that tradition, right? I'm off every Sunday. I should make it a habit every Sunday morning. Well, and I'm not off this Sunday because I'm putting on the event at the bar. But I should make it a habit to make waffles and sausage and bacon and all that good stuff. Like that's just the best when you're a kid, and you wake up to the smell and the aroma. Oh, dude. And that's why it's like not about cards. This hobby is so much bigger than that. It's about connecting with people that had very similar like upbringings that you will now be connected with for the rest of your days till you're old as shit. And we're all still pretty young, right? Like we could have 50, 60 years of streaming. How crazy is that, guys? Like this is just the beginning. It's just the beginning. One Piece is super One Piece is super douchey. I think you might be talking about maybe somebody that was in the chat. Otherwise, you gotta explain why One Piece is super douchey. Um, Extended range. Battle City was peak. I have 4 old decks. I don't have monsters that don't have monsters with an attack over 3,000. Dude, the best, the best. TCG currency. It's a different world in Mexico. I've gone twice. My aunt and uncle live in mountains. Nothing like taking a poop on the side of a mountain with a beautiful sight. I love that for you, my friend. Extended Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon shared a lot of voice actors. I think that's why we were all so attached to both. Right, Brock and Yugi, pretty sure were the same, or Brock and Kaiba, or Brock and I don't know, Brock and Kaiba, maybe? Brock and Kaiba, I want to say. I should know this by now. I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed. I heard Portuguese are good at that too. Uh, when the cheesy bean and rice burrito has that bite with the creamy hop, stop, stop, stop. I'm dying, guys. I'm dying. It's only 2 a.m. It's only 2 a.m. Just another couple hours and I can, dude, maybe I'll get a burrito for breakfast. Um, DPR, what are you doing, gringo? Being a gringo. Uh, Dude, R.I.P. Chuck Norris. Dude, that shit hurt my soul. Shit hurt my soul. Dude, I hate seeing all these actors getting young. Tonight we had the Deadpool Wolverine showing and it fucking packed out. We tried movie night the night before and we let Starlight's Instagram pick. We did a poll and they got to pick the movie. We did 12 Things I Hate About You. Definitely like a chick flick, romantic. It's got young Heath Ledger, another RIP, one of the greats. Honestly, kind of just cringe. I can't believe they picked that movie, and then like no one came out for it. So it's like I'm done letting people on Starlight's Instagram pick the movies because here we picked what people wanted and no one came out. But tonight we had an event with Deadpool Wolverine, which is badass. We fucking were packed out tonight. Anyways, dude, it was tough seeing fucking Hugh Jackman. Damn, he's old. And like Deadpool being like, yeah, Fox will have him till he's 90. Like that shit hit hard. I'm like, damn, dude, everyone's getting so old and it's so tough to see. It's so tough to see. There are a few people in the world though defying odds. There's people in the world that like are some Asian dude. I don't know who it is, but some Asian dude just turned like 60 and looks like he's like 35, 40 max. I need to like take my stress levels down or something cuz I'm cooked. It's 60. I am cooked. And I used to always think I'll be a baby forever. I could never grow facial hair. I looked way younger. Everyone, like everywhere I went, I always got carded. Now I'm like actually starting to look older and shit's terrifying, guys. Can we talk about that? Shit is terrifying. But yeah, Hugh Jackman? Damn, dude. God, he looks old. Um, YMCA is where I traded all my cards as a kid. So many girls. Oh, dude. So we had this thing, the Jewish YMCA. It's called JCC, Jewish Community Center. So I would go to camp there, and you weren't allowed. It got to a point. It got so bad you weren't allowed to bring Game Boys. You weren't allowed to bring your trading cards. But before the ban happened, bro, we were trading so much stuff, dude. Camp was the best with trading cards. Um, DPR, because you look like Napoleon Dynamite, carajo. What's your rarest Pokemon? I'll let chat answer that. Uh, that was quick. What's your worst Pokemon? My bulk. My worst Pokemon is my bulk. Brad, one day, my mom brought me lunch. One day, my mom brought me lunch in elementary school and told all the girls at lunch table I played Yu-Gi-Oh, and it nearly ruined my life. Damn, bro. Sorry to hear that. Fuck, that's traumatic. One day, my mom brought me lunch in elementary school and told all the girls at lunch I played Yu-Gi-Oh, and it nearly ruined my life. How does that even happen? That's diabolical. That's actually diabolical. We know, Diana. Oh, JK. One day, dude, Diana's the most vanilla Portuguese girl ever. She's the most vanilla Portuguese girl ever. It's great. It's great. Diana likes her noodles plain. It's crazy. We're so different. Dude, I'm the sauce boss, and Diana's like, ugh, sauce? What's wrong with you? It's great. It's great. What a nice mustache, gringo. I'm getting good at this. Fucking awesome. Fucking awesome. I remember when I was so sick. Y'all remember when I was so sick that I couldn't stop from laughing in a way that's like like I made this because my throat was so fucked up that naturally it made me laugh so much more. I kind of miss that. Oh man, TCG currency. It's okay. People always thought Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon was for nerds, but now the tables have turned, dude. And it would have been so great. It would have been so great if I would have kept with it. Like, dude, there was a time. So there was a time where, like, all the kids that pissed me off and like fucking gave me so much shit ended up like giving me even more shit because I got the girl that they all wanted. It's hilarious, honestly. Like they talked down about me so much to this girl that she would literally tell me what they were saying, And I don't know what happened. I think they were like literally making it easier for her to like me because they were all like, you can't, like, this guy is like so weird, like he's so weird. Like, I think that had a reverse psychology where they were like, you can't be with this guy. And she was like, watch me. Right? I think that's what ultimately happened. I have no idea because I can't like prove what all was messaged to her, right? Like back in the day, Facebook, like being on the chat, bro. I would have like a dozen chats opened up with, and you can call this sleazy, whatever you want. I was a nerd. And the only thing I could figure was that if I get better at talking with girls, I will be more confident in general with girls in general. So I had like dozens of chats opened up with girls at the same time. I was like in 7th grade, like doing fucking, dude, I forget what it's even called. The Skype. Dude, I was on Skype. I had Skype dates, bro. I had chats open, bro. I was sharpening my skill. Anyways, there's those same douchebags that treated me like shit were the same ones selling me their Yu-Gi-Oh collections that they're like, yeah, I got all these cards. I know you want them. Like, just you can take them for whatever. And it's just like, bro, I was a hustler. I was a collector buying collections for nothing back then. And I don't know why I didn't stick with it. And it's like, damn, bro, right now you'd be like probably a multimillionaire. You'd be a multimillionaire and you would have not only be a multimillionaire, but you have the nicest collection of anybody out here. But it is what it is. I think in a lot of ways I wouldn't be who I am today if I didn't do all the shit that I did. So, I don't know. Have no regrets. Have no regrets. But dude, I fucking love that. But now the tables have turned. The nerds have won. We've taken over. Oh. Diana doesn't like ceviche. Bro, Diana detests ceviche. I love ceviche. Dude, a good ceviche, you cannot beat a good ceviche. Oh, man. Saturday cartoons was an event, bro. Give me the Fruit Loops with the cancer in them, with the dye in them, before they made all this whole grain bullshit, right? Sugar cereal was just that. It was sugary cereal. And you ever notice you have cereal now and you're like, what the fuck is this? What is this? The only thing that I feel like maintained was like Cocoa Krispies or like, I don't know, Lucky Charms kind of maintain the same shit. Cheerios is still the damn same. Portuguese food isn't spicy. Dude, nah. Not at all. Not the Portuguese food that I've eaten over there. Not one pinch of spice, dude. Blew my mind, dude. There was this, guys, there was this octopus soup that Diana's mom made. And she was really proud of it. She was like, Orion, like, wait till you try this. This is going to change your life. You've never had octopus like this? Guys, I'm pretty open-minded with food. I had to go to the bathroom to fucking puke up the octopus soup so that I could keep eating with her family. And I could not bear to let her mom know that I could not stand the soup. Diana's like, not eat this, won't eat that, not eat that. But while I'm there, Diana's like, Ryan, just letting you know, if you don't eat something or don't finish your food at the table, they will take offense to it. Holy shit, guys. I've never felt so fucking bloated my entire life, dude. They eat like 6 meals a day over there, and they're all massive meals. Like, it's crazy, bro. I had no appetite. I wasn't working out. I wasn't doing anything but playing video games, watching TV, and eating way, way too much food. And there's no snacks. There's no snacks, right? I'm not going to raid my wife's fucking parents' pantry. But I just felt like, yo, I'm part of the fam. So I was very, like, relaxed and comfortable there and playing video games in their living room. And, like, looking back, that was the dumbest thing I could have ever done. Like, they're just like, this is the guy she ended up with? Like, this guy looks like he does nothing. But, like, I'm in a foreign country. I don't travel a lot. I wanted to play video games. I wanted to have some semblance of my life in the States. Anyways, I've been talking way too long. Wow, the chat's like way, way down. But okay, I'm not even gonna answer all these. I want to be fair and fucking look over these. That's just crazy. That lunchtime story just set me off. Or no, the tables have turned. Ceviche, Portuguese food isn't spicy. Did you watch Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds? Not really. Um, it's crazy how One Piece boxes are selling for 900 before the set's release. Isn't One Piece down a little? It was down a little. I probably sold everything for my buddy right before it popped off again. There's a lot of SpongeBob tops selling for $1,000. I mean, dude, you know what? Like, dude, TCG spans across everything. That's what I love about tops too. Because the guy with One Piece Avatar told you to grow a pair. Oh, fair. Damn, dude, I'm really behind. 5Ds is awesome. Sub Sigma boy. Yo, I appreciate that, Kamza. Kamza. Kamza Loco. Kamza Loco. Now we're saying it right. I appreciate that. I don't even know what a Sigma is, honestly, but I feel like it's close to Alpha. So we'll go with that. Mr. Random. Yo, it's good. Loido. Taco Bell's still open at 2 a.m. Dude, you just crushed me. You just crushed me. You shouldn't have even told me that. Dr. Brock and Kaiba have the same voice actor. Dude. I'm pretty sure I'm right on that. If your mind was blown, you're welcome. It's a jab. I'll tell you. Hello, hope you have a nice day. I love when people just pop out and they're like, I hope you have a nice day. Thank you, Dragon. How'd I miss Chuck Norris? I know. Crazy rip. Do we no, I'm good on that. Whining knee. And the mom bring the lunch didn't do that by itself. Dude, Austin's, dude, you're hilarious. The mom bringing the lunch didn't do that by itself, right? Like, you're cooked as soon as mom shows up with the lunchbox. You're cooked. You've whitewashed her. Yeah, you sounded terrible. Exactly when guys talk about other guys to girls, it has opposite effect. What's Skype? Bro, if you didn't have Skype, dude, you were not living. You were not living, bro. How old is Ryan? So I'm 31. I'm gonna be 32 in November. Bro, I love that people say Ned Flanders, dude. I haven't gotten Harry Potter in a while though. It's actually kind of making me down, right? I've been getting Ned Flanders and Dahmer like more than anything. I love you guys. Austin and I were just comparing Fruit Loops. Oh, Ryan, go to bed. I got standards. Diamond Ned Flanders, yo. Dude, that song was a banger when it came out. Fucking Made in Tio. Dude, there's so much good music in the past too. So many bangers. She guilt trip you into eating everything. That's exactly what happened. Yo, Doc, I'm gonna need some prescriptions from you. Can you send me some fuck, I don't even know what my medication is anymore. Some levothyroxine. Guys, okay, so I'm gonna talk about healthcare. I'm gonna wait actually. I'm gonna get down to the chat. I'm gonna talk about healthcare. SpongeBob Tops Chrome is great. 4K, oh my god. Chroman, I just started collecting Pokemon. Hell yeah. Welcome, brother. Cole World, what's up, Ryan? Do you think vintage will be considered fine art in the future? It already is fine art, brother. Bro Unk, already is my bro. We all hold little Picassos in our grubby hands. Dahmer. Ned Dahmer. Remember Granny's House song? I have no idea. Granny's House song by FGTV. Percocet, promethazine, thyroid things, levothyroxine. But yeah, so guys, I don't know if I told you guys, I dropped my healthcare this year. I got my last prescription fill and it's good to go all the way till 2027 pretty much. So I have levothyroxine to last me into the new year, and I pray to God we get some better healthcare or some options. Otherwise, I'm literally gonna just I'm literally like just not on healthcare right now. So I have no way like but I have to go to the doctor. I'll just pay out of pocket to get the prescription written. But dude, levothyroxine, bro, I fucking hate that shit. Like this one little pill that I rely on, and it was back when I was telling you guys I was feeling like brain dead. I didn't feel myself. Yep, they found out my thyroid was like way, way out of whack, and now I'm on. And that's the thing. I'm so cheap now. I haven't gone to a checkup to have them retest my thyroid levels. So there's a chance that I'm running it. If I'm running, I'm running hot basically. Like I don't even have the proper, coolant in my body, right? With this is making no fucking sense. The levothyroxine is to help my body run properly, and I feel like my dose is probably off, and I don't even know it. And I'm taking the same dose that's literally outdated at this point. Anyways, I wish I had like 10,000 levothyroxine pills that were a slightly higher dose, just so I know I'd be good the rest of my life. Because, dude, if shit hits the fan, if the world ends, I am actually like at high risk for being really, really unhealthy without that the thyroid regulator, right? So or booster or enhancer. I really hope in modern medicine in the future we find some kind of solution, because I fucking hate that I take pills. And they're cheap. They don't cost much. I just hate it. They costed a lot in the beginning. Now, for whatever reason, they're like dirt cheap. Um, I think you can buy horse ivermectin at Tractor Supply. Do you have Bubble Mew? No, I need Bubble Mew, bro. I would grab Bubble Mew, bro. That card is like never gonna get old. Um, yeah, I gotta get checked up. I gotta checked up eventually. It's not even like I'm a man's man. I don't go to the doctor, but it's more like I just I don't have time. I don't have time for that. Celestial, we booming, we booming, we booming straight into a market crash, dude. I can't tell you how much I love the thumbnail that you made, Doctor. Like I like them all, but the driving into a market crash with me, like looking back at the camera, like what's good, like dude. I know it's so grainy, and it probably did not help with the stream, but dude, the Logan Paul one did so well. We had a lot of people come out of that stream, and I'm convinced it's because it looked like I knocked out Logan Paul in real life. My critical care attending would take levothyroxine even though he was not hypothyroid, just because he wanted to lose weight. Wait, what? Wait, what? Is that a thing? Dude, that's crazy. That's crazy. This is not medical device. This is not medical device or advice, I'm guessing you mean, but you really need to have thyroid levels periodically checked. As far as your levels, that can cause some major problems. I would keep your primary care doctor. Okay. Yeah, she asked me like 2 months ago to go in for a checkup, but I just was like, bruh, just write me the script. And so she wrote me the script. I asked her to write me a higher script, but I guess she can't do that unless they test me again. So I'm definitely not gonna get back on the insurance as long my kids, my wife, they have their insurance still. And honestly, if we would have gotten married, like legitimately married, like for any of you guys that don't know, me and Diana are not legally married. We had kids very quickly. The bar was starting. There's so much stuff going on. We never even had time. She's never made a fuss about it. She's been extremely um, graceful in that respect, but she knows that our life has just been on go. So she's my wife. I'm her husband. We just say that we're basically like grandfathered in at this point. But anyways, guys, we're not legally married. So what that did was our healthcare did not get priced as my income. My income has fucked me out of healthcare. I can't get healthcare other than paying $580 a month. I'm not paying $580 a month. That's $600 a month. I'm not paying that. And knock on wood, haven't had to go to the doctor for anything. Haven't had any emergencies. And when you do, that's what that insurance is for. But honestly, that's $600 a month. That is $7,200 a year that I just don't have time for. Anyways, because we weren't legally married, her income is nothing, right? Because she's a stay-home mom. So her healthcare is free. It is free. By association, because her healthcare is free, my kids all of our pediatric, and we have an amazing pediatrician. The old area that we lived in was not the best like neighborhood we lived in, but the area is an up and coming area, kind of a bougie up and coming area. And our doctor is like our pediatrician is like the best of the best, like super good. So all of that we kept. My kids, my wife, they're set. They get whatever they want whenever they need it. No cost ever. They're set. As long as they're set, we're good. So it's kind of honestly worked out really, really well. Um, so people are fearful. Sounds like time to buy. I think people have a realistic amount of fear, right? A rational amount of fear. I don't think people are like actually fearful about Pokemon right now. I still think people are thinking there's a lot of opportunity. You knocked out Logan Paul, and his. I did that one time. Yeah, I did that one time. And I got pictures to prove it. Levothyroxine, you can think of as the body's gasoline. Increases heart rate, increases metabolism, is great for weight loss. Which, to be fair, I am in great shape, but I'm also on my feet every single day at work. So, I don't know. And I eat terribly, guys. I snack every night. I have junk. I have so much sugar. I'm in pretty decent shape considering all the junk I put in my body. So I think my levothyroxine levels are still good, guys. And also, to be fair, I am not a professional, but when my thyroid is out of whack, my body knows it. I'll just get lightheaded. I'll get lightheaded consistently. Now that's when it's probably getting bad, and I probably shouldn't wait at that point in time, but my body tells me, "Hey buddy, it's time to get checked up. Let's get those levels checked. You're probably going to move up." Cuz I've been really good about my dose. I used to take my dose with food and all that. I don't fuck around anymore. I take my dose first half an hour in the morning. I'll take my pill, drink water. Everybody will be sitting down, eating food, whatever. She'll be like, "Yeah, have your food." And I'll be like, "Nope, not yet. I'm letting this sit in my stomach for at least a half hour." Haven't had any lightheadedness. So until that happens and I start to feel kind of out of whack. Also, the brain fog. I get really, really bad brain fog. That's also like what has hindered me from making content in the past, where it's been like, I can't even think of what I would even want to talk about. I'm struggling. So I'm glad that's my only flaw. I'm also deaf and I also can't see. I might as well be the fucking blind mice right now. Um, Now you can just take Ozempic and lose your soul, including cheekbones and neck mass. Dude. Uh, James, what's good? James. James is now a Ruby member. He's a level 2 member. Really showing the support. 1 year paid member. Let's go, yo. I appreciate it, James. Seriously, you guys don't have to do that. YouTube pushed that stuff on me as a way that people could support me. I'm not exactly okay with it. Like, I just think it's great that people want to do that. Like, I feel bad pushing anything other than making you guys watch the shitty ads that I have to put on my videos to make them worthwhile. I appreciate the heck out of you guys. Crowman, do you have OG Charizard? I have the OG Charizard. I have the OG Zod. I'm in the same boat. If I was actually married, my kids wouldn't have insurance either. Yeah, dude. So it works the way that it works. We haven't had an official wedding yet. That is something that I do want to do. I want to do a crazy dope wedding for Diana. I want to ball out on her. I want her to be able to wear a beautiful dress. That's not right. That's probably not fair. And at the end of the day, having a house, having things, having money, it's not everything, right? A car, it's not everything, right? Every little girl, every woman has a little girl inside that wants to have something like that. And Diana's never even made a point about it. Not once. I am going to do that for her at some point. Um, Everything will align and it will be the right moment. And maybe we'll have 5 kids when it happens, right? We'll have a bunch of our kids and our daughters will throw petals down I don't know. I don't know, right? And like I can't even believe we haven't grown apart at this point. Like Diana and me are like really like two peas in a pod. Like I don't understand how she has put up with me all these years. And me her, but like we've grown together more. It's it's nothing I've experienced. I've grown apart in every relationship I've ever been in. I've grown apart in every single one. Um, we haven't lost that, right? We haven't lost that, and there's still like the spark that's there. I wouldn't even call it like chemistry. It's just you're with someone for such a long time, they become your best fucking friend. Anyways, yeah, one of these days I want to do like a dope wedding, or we'll go somewhere. And her parents can't come to the U.S. They're in Portugal. I don't know what went down. They have property here, but they can't come to the U.S. Anyways, that being said, she asked me if I would ever want to do a wedding in Portugal, and I'm like, for you? Fuck yes. I would love that. To do something in your family, everyone can be there. Like, yeah, that's like such an easy thing to give to you. I would love to give that to you. So I look forward to that. Um, and yeah, I want all that awesome stuff. I want all that awesome stuff. And dude, Lisbon in Portugal, it's beautiful. Lisbon is one of the most beautiful cities. So incredible, dude. The nightclub scene, dude, it was pretty sick. Like I was a lot closer with her siblings in the beginning, and like me, Diana, and her sister, and a couple of their friends, like a bunch of their girlfriends, dude, it was sick, bro. It was fucking dope. It was just like Mexico. We just like Mexico when I was a kid and we partied. We went out like till like 5 in the morning, and like they have McDonald's. I mean, they have McDonald's everywhere, but they have McDonald's in Portugal, and it's kind of slightly different. The beef in Portugal is like not the same. There's like it's weird. It like does not. It's like chemically created. It's weird. Doesn't taste like the beef we have in the U.S., which is also chemically enhanced, whatever. But it just tasted different. Anyways, dude, we went to this nightclub. It was like 5 in the morning. Everybody smoked cigarettes. We were just smoking cigarettes and eating McDonald's, and it was like raining and cold, and like it never rains in Portugal. So it was a rare thing. Like it was a very special night. I was bonding with Diana and her sister and their friends, and who were all skeptical of like who's this American that Diana like is like shackling with, that they have a kid with. And that is the only time we've ever left our kid with anybody. It was, and I won't even tell my parents this because we don't let my parents. It's not that we don't let them see our kids much. It's that Diana and me are both so protective and so reserved with our kids. We want to spend all the time with our kids. We don't want to drop our kids off at the grandparents. That's not us. That might be other people. And honestly, I wouldn't mind it sometimes, but I feel like I work so much and I do so much on eBay, YouTube, whatever, streams, whatever, that I just want every minute I can get with my kid where it gives me a chance to be more present because I know that I'm not present enough. Dude, so much to unpack there, but yeah, dude, we partied in Lisbon. Lisbon's sick. I wanna badly build that bond back with like her family and her siblings. I want them on my side. And like her sister just like shows up all the time to our new house. Like she loves it. She loves just popping in. And like I'm kind of like must be nice to like just pop into our new nice place that all of you gave me shit about. Like dude, Diana's family was so like totally unsupportive buying this house. Like none of them believed that I was actually buying a house. They all thought I was like lying to Diana. And anyways, I'll stop talking about this, but like dude, been going through so much with the in-laws, bro. Endlessly, bro. Endlessly trying to like fucking appease them and be seen and be appreciated and like but I'm thinking like, dude, maybe you need to do more for them. Maybe you need to like show up in ways that they want to see. Like take them out to dinner, like go out to Portugal, take them out. Like I don't know. Plan more trips to Portugal, pay for more tickets to Portugal, which is really expensive, guys. I just feel like I'm not doing enough. I never feel like I'm good enough for that family. I never feel like I'm doing good enough as a father. I'm just like I'm super hard on myself. Some advantages you only get by being legally married, for sure. I don't know if it still exists, but is there a penalty for not having it? Um, I am pretty sure you pay every year a penalty for not having health insurance. Yeah, pretty sure we paid that this year. Um, nope, you can thank Trump for that. Life goes too fast. I am interested to see what happens with the tips thing because Trump made good on his tips thing. So this could be huge for tax season for me. We got all of our tax stuff to our accountant. Diana was a fucking kick-ass secretary, and oh my god, I'm loving life this year. First time ever, I didn't do anything with my taxes. Diana did everything for me. Everything. And my accountant's like, yeah, you might see a big chunk of money coming back from your tips that you don't have to pay taxes on. Guys, my whole life, my whole income is tips. If I save literally even 10 or 20% of that back, that's life changing for me. Like, we're talking like I make 70, 80 grand in tips for the year. My salary is like 60 grand, right? So all of my money is tips, really. And I know those numbers, okay, probably more like 60, 50, 60 grand in tips. That's an exaggeration and a lie. It's probably more like 50, 60 grand in tips. It's like an even split. My salary and my tips are an even split, just about. Um, but like, yeah, that'd be a lot of money coming back. So let's hope, and I'll be able to give you guys an update on that. I'll be able to say like this tip shit was for real. It was for real. Like it actually did affect me. And for people out there, the problem is I'm in a very unique situation where it's our bar. I run it. I make most of the money. Most people are not living that. So a lot of people are not really going to benefit too much from the tips. But then again, a lot of other bars are making a ton more money than I do on tips. So it's believable. Maybe it will change lives. So, anyways, life goes by too fast. I worry that I'm getting too old. Tell me, bro. I think we all have a fear of getting older, a very rational one. Um, how's QuantumScape doing? Chuckles. QuantumScape. I had the best birthday weekend ever with QuantumScape, and I just blew it, guys. QuantumScape was amazing, actually. It was life-changing if I would have sold and stayed out of it. And the only thing that's going to even make it better is that it'll go back up again and go even higher. And even then, it won't ever make it better because I had an opportunity and I fucking blew it, guys. I had a very real opportunity and I blew it. And honestly, if I didn't blow it, I probably would have continued day trading and I probably would have had some other scores. I probably would have also fucked the money up in some other ways. But I was greedy and I wanted to believe in this one stock that I've been in for such a long time. We're coming up now on what, 6, 7 years I've been in this stock. My money's been tied up. It has to 10x for it to even be relatively worth it for me. QuantumScape. But it's not dead. It's not dead. And it's showing a lot of resilience at the $6 range. QSU is also a new fund that was created. It's a more volatile version of QS. Oh my god, dude. What in the... Oh my god, dude. Thank you. Thank you. I'm never getting down this chat. I couldn't get down this chat if I tried. Let's make this night life-changing too, dude. Holy shit, dude. Guys, I am gonna fuck ripping ships. I gotta start opening product again. I gotta start opening product again. Um, but I love these streams the way they are, and I feel like if I open product, which we will start doing. We have 3 streams a week. They don't all have to be like this. Thanks, brother. Thanks so much. Dude, wish list by far has trumped anybody ever in donations on this channel. No one has ever donated that much on this channel unless it was for pack openings, vintage pack openings, which is amazing. Even back in the day, that was amazing. But this is pure generosity, and I will make it up. I will make it up to you guys, whether it's we're gonna open some product next stream. You can thank Wishlist for that. Um, or whether it's trying to get you guys amazing content at MegaCon. We'll get that live stream. We will get it. We'll figure it out. Even though I'll be by myself and wheeling and dealing so much weight of stuff. And the thing is, it's like even if I get rid of that stuff on the first day, I got to go back the next day, and I'm gonna load up more stuff for the next day. So, or maybe I should just call it a day after the first day at MegaCon, and the second day I should just focus on enjoying the show. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I love you guys. Let me just scroll up real quick and just try and boom, 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 boom. I never watched the original Sonic series. The two extreme are very, very low thyroid hormone and high thyroid hormone. I can't even say that word. Andrew, eat whatever you want, but you need to walk to burn fat. Dude, there's this girl that came into my bar real quick. I didn't recognize her. I thought her and her husband like got a divorce or something. I didn't recognize her at all. I was like, what the fuck? I'm pretty sure her husband was like, bro, are you hitting on my wife right now? Like, why are you being so nice? I was like, oh my God, you look amazing. Like, because I was like, I thought you were someone else. She is on like some GLP. I don't know what it is. It's like another Ozempic. Maybe that's just what the technical term is for Ozempic. It's like GLP whatever. But she's walking like 15 miles a day. Dude, getting your steps in, I'm also convinced that shit is doing the work for people. But walking is really good. It also gives you time to like think and shit. Okay, Andrew, Togepi brother is still rolling. It also helped give insurance to many people who weren't able to get insured before. Frankie, you not that guy, pal. Um, I don't know what that guy would be. But that guy's probably gone by now. Ethan, yo, it's good. Joe, did you ever watch the original? I have to brush people off. I'm wasting too much time reading stupid chats that don't benefit me. That show was awesome. Yeah, I got my boys. I got my boys. I got my boys. Say less. If you can have one thing on this planet, what would it be and why? If I could have one thing on this planet, what would it be? To bring my aunt back to life. That's what it would be. My mom has no one. Her family is gone. My dad has all of his family. They're all still there. No one's died. Not a single. Only my grandparents, right? Who were literally like my grandma was 100, like 98. Dude, and when she went, she wanted to go. And she was with my dad, who my dad found a lot of comfort that my grandma wanted him by her side. My dad was apparently the favorite. My dad was definitely the most successful out of his siblings. And my dad is also the only one that sends them money and sent my grandmother money. But anyways, I would bring back my aunt because my mom has no one, but her brother, which she doesn't talk to at all, which is really, really weird. They had some weird childhood. My mom had a really tough childhood. Orthodox Jewish parents that would beat them, and my mom carries so much of that fucking trauma, and she's a hard ass on me, but holy shit, I've only been smacked one time by my mom, and it's because I called her a bitch. We were sitting in the car. She backhanded me so hard, I never thought to do that shit again. And honestly, I had that shit coming. But my mom had that constantly as a kid. And the only person that she could confide in and talk to was my aunt. When my aunt died in her 40s. My mom, like, just, it hit my mom like a fucking train. My mom had a gallery, an art gallery at the time. She does art. She does consignments at other galleries now, but she never opened a gallery again. That gallery, my mom got through ownership of that gallery and like running it through talking to her sister every day. So yeah, if I could have one fucking thing on the planet, it would be my aunt would still be alive and my mom would talk to her every single day. Made my mom so fucking happy. I don't think anybody could ever make my mom that happy. And honestly, that's the thing with these streams is I get into talking about things that make me emotional and then I think about like what can I do to connect with my mom more and be there for my mom the way that my aunt was. I'm really, really close to my mom though. Way closer to my mom than my dad. And that's why I feel so blessed to own a business and run it with my family. And even though it's tough sometimes, it's fucking amazing. And I'm so lucky that I get to be around my family and get to see them. And yeah. And I love you guys. I love you guys, honestly. Getting a little emotional. You should get a wedding ring that has Charizard gaping mouth and a huge Pokeball diamond in the center. That would be sick. Croman, damn, I had this trainer card. This was from the OG set. Traded it to my teacher for this Dragonite. Pew pew. And you keep and then you keep the wedding ring. So my wife's wedding ring is actually really, 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 really important. My mom, because our engagement happened before my sister's engagement, my mom, I got priority of my mom's wedding ring. And this thing is a fucking, it's crazy. My Diana still like wants a modern ring, but she doesn't want to give up that ring. Because I told her, if you give up the ring, I have to give it back to my mom, who will give it to my sister. And my sister wants that ring. So the ring that Diana has is like they don't do rings like this anymore. Oh, dude, what? Dude, what the fuck, dude? I dug I dug myself into a hole collecting way too much stuff that I had no business buying, putting it honestly before my family in a lot of respects. Thinking that, hey, if I buy this house and do all this stuff and I'm the breadwinner, I can do what I want. But now you guys are like picking up the slack for me and helping me out. And I always wanted to be vulnerable, but not this fucking vulnerable, you know? I'm crying like a little bitch. Crying like a little bitch. Doctor, men have emotions too. My bro. Thank you. Thank you, guys. I'm not crying. I'm not crying. You're crying. Okay, guys, I gotta read this chat. God damn. Wish not only has donated so much, but also asked me something that I don't even think I've asked myself in a really long time. For anybody that's new here, it's an emotional roller coaster tonight. Uh, bro, my body is just like heated right now. Ignacio, it's good. Gizzy, what's good? Gas is way too expensive. VC, R, Veriptic, Psyduck is great. Honestly, I'm feeling Psyduck lately. I am feeling Psyduck lately. Curse Collector, what's good? Goatman, dog beef. Dog beef. That's what they're doing. Oh shit. The goat is literally in the building. Wendy's, shout out spicy chicken sandwiches. Dude, you know what's crazy is like this whole like fast food war with the with the CEOs trying to like one up each other on eating the burger. Like, when are we gonna see a CEO really be fucking real and fucking just like just fucking shove this thing down? That's what I want to fucking see. I'm tired of this pussy shit of like, pardon my language, right? It's 2026. Of them like taking bites out of the burgers. Like, we want to see you fucking down this shit. That's what we want to see. We want to see you down this shit. Bro, Austin, dude, come on. Okay. Ain't much, but I'll hop on this train. Let's go. Let's fucking go. I better get some fucking good content tomorrow. I better. Thank you, Austin. Yeah, they thought I was lying, dude. They thought I was lying, bro. Literally, it was like the biggest flex. Dude, what is happening to my body right now? Dude, I'm getting the fucking... For the first time in my entire life, I feel like an actual... Like, and I know this is not a streaming setup. I feel like an actual streamer for the first time in my entire life. Like opening up a ton, getting emotional, building on like a real community. And like, dude, I see these streamers and I see the horrible communities they have, the horrible fan base that just really just doesn't seem like they care about them at all. And like, if I have to build this channel up brick by brick over the next decade, and it's just slow, everything is slow growth, like, fuck, dude, everything is worth it. Everything is worth it. It beats anything else. I know now truly that I did things the right way. I did them my way. You know, I did them the hard way, I think. Liability. Yeah, I feel that, bro. I feel that, bro. Chick-fil-A has a new jalapeno chicken club, bro. Damn, bro. I can splurge tomorrow and I can get some fire. I can get some fire fast food tomorrow before the show. Bro, honestly, damn. Oh. I love you guys. I do not know what I would do without you guys. Honestly. Fucking Christ, dude. We need to have a huge gathering, guys. We need to have a huge cross the country gathering. I'm serious. We need to have the entire Discord. We are gonna fucking throw a party. We're gonna throw, like, try not to get too worked up, but we're gonna throw a fucking huge party, guys. We're gonna throw a massive party at Starlight. Like, we're gonna foot the bill for everybody in the Discord. That's what we're gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna foot the bill for everybody in the Discord. We're gonna throw a massive party. Fuck, dude, if we could do something like this once a year just for the Discord, have everybody like travel, like if people can, like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how I could, I don't know. I think it would be fucking next level if our community could get to a point where we have like a crazy event at the bar and like people travel across the country to get to this. Like, that's where this is going, guys. This is going into something that I never even dreamed about. Like, one thing for me to like try and do this trade night, which, guys, I'm mad nervous about the trade night. I've been super stressed out about Sunday. I don't think anybody's gonna come. And honestly, like, some of the vendors are like, I think you're gonna be shocked at how many people come to this. I don't think anybody's gonna come. And the post didn't get like any traction at all. The flyer post didn't get any traction at all. So I just don't know. I don't know what to think. I don't know how to gauge it. I'm gonna network as best as I can, but like, from going to that stressing me out to being like, you know what, like, fuck it. Like, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. You have to try though. You have to fucking take a leap of faith, Orion, in yourself in a way that you've never done. Like, believe in yourself. Like, but I want something even bigger than that. Like, if you guys can get an excuse to travel for Collecticon in Charlotte, we could throw a massive after party at Starlight. Like, and it would be for all the people like that know, right? It would be for the gang, right? I want to do something like this, guys. I want to do something like this. And I want to do something where we have a massive party every year. The wheels are fucking spinning right now. Um and you know, it'd be even better if we get good internet at the bar and live stream an event like that. That would be insane. Whew. Yo, liability. Just so you know, I don't care if you're in here anymore. You're probably gone. I'm probably so far from the chat. But real adults have a CPA. I have a CPA. I don't even know where the conversation is going. Um, oh man, I don't have time for it. Um, uh, yo, shout out to India. That's fucking dope. All the way across the world. Not financial advice, but what do you think about just doing a total stock market index fund instead of single stocks and just letting it ride? That's what I should be doing, and that's kind of what my Roth IRA is based on, and it does well. Um, oh man, you guys are crazy. I'm still processing. Um, Megazard UPC redemption? Oh shit. I mean, dude, there's gonna be so much stuff at the show tomorrow, guys. If I see some like good priced stuff at the show tomorrow, I'll try and snag that stuff. Also, you know what? With that money, the girl, the Asian chick that reached out to me that wants me to buy her cases, I'm praying to God she doesn't liquidate those cases at the show tomorrow, because those vendors are going to pay her the same thing I would pay her. $2,600 for Destin Rivals case, which I know is like, what, dude? No, you cannot do that. No. Destin Rivals still feels like it came out yesterday, but it's 80% market. I don't know. I don't know. There's gonna be a lot of product at the show, though. I gotta keep an open mind about like stuff to pick up. Um, Wendy, let's go. You deserve $100 of the spicy chickens. Uh, OnlyFans, bound chicken, wow, wow. uh, oh, okay. Scroll. Your aunt 100% would love quality spicy chicken sandwiches. So my aunt So my aunt died of complications. She died because she was overweight. She died because the healthcare system is fucked up. She died because the doctors do what doctors do and diagnose what they diagnose and move on to the next patient. My mom feels like my aunt did not have the care that she needed. And my mom felt like the doctors just felt like she's overweight. She did not take care of herself. That's why her organs are failing. But my aunt wasn't like grotesquely overweight. My aunt was like your average overweight person in the US. And dude, we would go over and visit them in Ohio. And bro, oh my God, dude, her and her husband made the best food ever. And he's devastated. My aunt's husband, we wanted him to move on. We loved him so much. He never moved on. He never moved on again. That was it for him. He fell into a deep depression and basically is like, and he's still alive, but he's like slowly just dying. Like it's super, super sad. And my mom kept trying to be in touch with him, and he was just like, Ruth, like, I don't want to be in contact. It's so sad. He's like, I don't even want to be in contact. Like, it's so sad. Like, but yeah, my aunt died like way too young. Um, dude, she'd be looking down on me right now. I think she'd be really, really proud. I think she'd be really proud. I think she'd be really proud of my mom too. And bro, I gotta take my mom out to lunch soon, and I gotta take my whole family out. I gotta take my whole family out to breakfast soon. Um, and we gotta talk about that stuff because my mom, I gotta have that conversation with my mom too because we never really talked about it. And my mom probably has so much that is just trapped, like so much like built up, like deep within her, just of like depression. Like never seen my mom like really, really break down from that whole thing. She's always kind of been like closed off about it. So we should definitely have that conversation. Okay, anyways, no, I'm wish list. You're so selfish. No, I'm a selfish motherfucker. I'm a selfish motherfucker, and that's why I don't feel worthy. And a lot of people have come into the bar and they've impacted my lives, and you guys have impacted my lives too. And I'm day to day, I intend to be better. I can't promise it. I intend to be better, but like, and that's what would be good about being a vendor. Like being a vendor would allow me to like give back in a way that I feel like I can't on eBay because it's like everything you do is just so much effort on eBay, right? And like if you're a vendor, you can just give stuff away. Just have it. Just take it. You want the cart, just take it. Like I really feel like doing some vending would honestly give me a second chance to like recreate my, I guess, identity as someone in this hobby, right? Like this guy can be a selfless guy that gives stuff away and does giveaways in a certain way where like a kid comes up and really wants a card and I'm like, what were you hoping to pay for it? And the mom's looking at me like, just he can't really afford this one. Don't worry. Like, no, let's make it happen. Like, dude, the good things you see vendors doing, it's all on camera, right? It's all on camera. So people like they're being seen doing the right thing. It makes great content, but it's a feel good story. And there is goodness. It is proof that there is goodness in this hobby and selflessness in this hobby. And I'm not saying that I'm that guy, but I would like to be that guy. I want to strive to be that kind of guy. Um, and honestly, if you have a whole community and a channel that's like fully supporting your life, I feel like it really does give you the power to be a better person though. And not look in the short term for like short term gains and making a quick buck off of someone, which I've done. I've done in my lifetime, right? I've done plenty of that in my lifetime. But I think to keep it real, be transparent, hold myself accountable, and just say to myself, dude, you're going to get better. Like, you're not the dude you were yesterday. You're not the dude you were last year or the year before that. Um, dude, we all blessed. We all blessed. Um, favorite flavor of chicken wings. Damn, we got the chicken wing expert in here. Favorite flavor of chicken wings. I'm a sucker for a really good tangy, like sweet and sour chicken wing. But also, I really like spicy, so you could add some jalapeno on that. That'd be fire. I don't really have a favorite flavor of chicken wings. Um, we really should sell chicken wings at the bar. I can't believe we still don't sell chicken wings. It's just a very messy thing I feel like to carry at the bar. But then again, I guess you air fry the chicken wings, you just drizzle a sauce over them, and you're good. We got to start carrying chicken wings. I don't know what we're doing. Um, and like, dude, we haven't changed our food options like for years. We just sell the same things over and over again. We've got to switch that up. Like I have to start kicking my ass into gear with innovating every aspect of my life and doing more. We've been coasting way too long. Sam the Pokemon Stick collection looks similar to the same stuff I've collected throughout the years. Oh, dude, this is the nostalgia wall right here. This is all about nostalgia. Um, Bro has us going through all the emotions tonight. I'm subscribing. You a good man. Yo, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. And I also feel like some of these streams, like we talk about stuff that has nothing to do. We definitely talk about stuff that has nothing to do with Pokemon. Damn, men have emotions too, my bro. Bro, wow, I am so far down. I am so far down. What the fuck, Doctor? Holy shit. Ooh, rocket time. Doc is the GOAT. Let's go. Reward the right people. Holy moly, donut shop. I think we broke the record. I'm not crying. You're crying. That was great. Nobody's perfect, dog. You're a good, honest man. Just keep getting better. Just keep getting better is the bigger point there. What kind of game is it, bro? You okay, man? Crow man? No, I wasn't okay, but I'm better now. Sometimes I'm too hard on myself. I think everybody sometimes is too hard on themselves. I mean, dude, that's the human experience, right? Um, Dreaming men have emotions. Just stop crying. Uh, Treat yourself to a Wendy's number 6. Andrew, come out already. Yeah, man. I'm deep. I'm deep with my wife and 2 kids. I've been deep and I'm just very deeply in denial. You've got me sorted. Um, Yo, bro, you, sir, yo, bro, you ever played Beyblade? Yo, Beyblade is a fucking shit, dude. We didn't have Beyblade after school, so we would take, there were like random toys they would let us have when we were stuck after school waiting for our parents to pick us up. And one thing we did, because we didn't have Beyblade, we would take these Hot Wheels and we would put them on the roof. We would put the roof on the floor of the Hot Wheels with the wheels kind of, facing up, and we would spin the Hot Wheels into each other to play Beyblade. That was our broke Beyblade. Crowman, my dog, passed away today. Damn, bro. Damn. Well, shit, bro. We all crying. Um, I wish I could control my stress better. It has gotten better recently. You can always. There are ways, my friend. There are ways. You, sir, I appreciate you. Yeah, we are all very sorry for your loss, my friend. Um, Wendy's CEO takes blinkers and chugs Frosties, to be honest. Let's go, bro. Dude, I haven't had a Wendy's Frosty in forever, dude. I need some fries and a Wendy's. Bro, I haven't had Wendy's in forever. I forgot Wendy's even existed, bro. Like, I don't even know if there's a Wendy's near here, but, now you're making me really fucking hungry for Wendy's. And why aren't we eating Wendy's? It's fresh, never frozen, right? If that's legit, there's literally no reason to eat anywhere else other than Wendy's. Bruh, I just got back. What the fuck is going on? Dude, somebody catch up, James. Doctor, yo, it's the thought, man. You deserve a dog. Had to log in just to say that. Yo, I appreciate that, bro. James, well deserved. Feralinator, you deserve it, bro. You've been putting in the work. Yo, seriously, guys, I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Now we go organic following. Party at Starlight on the 22nd. The Orion meetup is going to be citywide takeover. Dude, that'd be so sick. Every month, JK. Well, dude, I think we could do this every year. You know how insane that would be, guys? Like to actually put the faces to the chats and shit. That would be sick, y'all. That would be well, also this is like Love is Blind kind of. Like I've never met any of you and I know all of you through Discord and YouTube. So it's like I know you. You guys know where I'm going with it. Like it's a way more organic kind of friendship than anything you've ever had because you're not judging someone based off of what they look like or what they talk like or how they sound or you're judging a book by its cover type shit. It really it really is interesting. And dude, yeah, just a huge meetup so everyone could put the faces. Like I think that would be crazy. um The choice to do it on the 22nd, whether accidentally or not, is amazing. It really is, though. Polymerization with bar and Pokemon. It's finally happening. It only took like fucking 5 years of me coasting with the bar and basically not taking any initiative at all. I really just wanted to keep it separate. Like my bar would be the bar, and then I would have my Pokemon life, and they're two different things. But I'm missing major, major opportunities. All these vendors and people changing their lives and starting TCG shops. And I'm over here like have it on a silver platter. It's my parents' property. Like I'm just running the place. Like why am I not doing more with it? Why am I not doing more with it? So it's been far too late, but we're doing it now, and that's the important part. Now we got to figure out when the fuck we're gonna fucking throw down. Um, yeah, I've got whiskey for days for you, Austin. Whiskey for days. Uh, Doctor, is there any way you can get iron on for your shirt tomorrow, advertising it, or do some Zanny hat or something? So I don't have them here. I don't have them here. Let me go ahead. So I'm gonna take a bunch of flyers for the bar. I'm gonna hand those out. Um, Orion's Poke Bar, or when you do tables, you can maybe print a card or something. So I have a bunch of flyers. I will leave them at every table that I go to. I'm going to Charlotte Collecticon. I have some friends that live there that plan on going. Bro, dude, I'm serious. This has to be a normal thing to hang out after Collecticon. I work after every Collecticon too. I literally go straight from Collecticon to work. Um, no more favorite Pokemon minus Psyduck and Magmar. Amazing, amazing choices. I'm gonna go with Rayquaza. Um, 384 tonight. Let's get it to an even 400. It's at 435. Yeah, I'm way behind. Dunk is cool. That Gaia the Fierce Knight. Yes, we got Gaia the Fierce Knight. Great, great, great eye. Great eye. Oh yeah, we got. It's unlimited, but it's still sick. Gaia the Fierce Knight, dude. Such a G. Yo, what's good, guys? Lilybug. So do women throw the self at you, or do I have a chance? I think my whole life I wish women threw themselves at me, and it's only now that I have everything going for me that is just not a possibility, that it becomes so prevalent in my life, so consistently happening. Guys, dude, I've had a lot of women hitting on me at the bar recently. It's gotten uncomfortable to a point. Like I haven't talked about it. Obviously, I'm married. I shouldn't be talking about it, but it's just something you deal with in the bar industry. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I drove a girl home the other night. I drove a girl home that is not my wife the other night. And I told Diana about it. I let her know. I drove this girl home. It was 30 minutes past closing. We actually had a stream. I think it was Wednesday night. We had a stream and it got started later. And that is because she was waiting for her Uber. She was so drunk. Like, I'm like, I don't think your Uber is coming. And I'm like, let me just, where do you live? Do you live near here? And so I drove her home. But anyways, yeah, it's gotten a little out of hand. Um, but yeah, it's I would rather I feel better with someone that's that intoxicated. Also, I just wanted to get out of work. But yeah, it's gotten a little wild lately. It is flattering. I do appreciate it. Who doesn't like being appreciated? Um, but like, wow. So do women throw themselves at you? Guys, what is going on? Um, no, like the eyes, the glasses, the hair, the stash, and Pokemon. Yo, let's go. Oh, Rilla Bean, like a YouTube short, just takes a couple examples to set an example. Wish maybe you can be the next Coop one day, dude. And he's an inspiration, absolutely an inspiration. I saw a video recently. He had his like person helping him, and he was like, "Are you doing your job? Like, are you pricing these out? Like, you gotta price this out." Like, it was like funny because this is the first time I've seen Coop. Like, it looked like he was frustrated and like almost kind of being a dick. It's like you almost saw him kind of being a dick to someone for the first time ever, and it was because the guy he had helping him. It just seemed like, dude, have you ever like helped a vendor at all? Because like that's what Coop is doing. He's pricing out and comping stuff, and it really is like a multi. You need a team for this. Um, Princess, my salt and pepper wings are peak. You know, it's simple and it's good. Um, Teriyaki chicken. Ooh, dude, I'm a sucker for teriyaki chicken, dude. Back in the day, Subway teriyaki chicken, that was my vibe. And that chicken is terrible for you, but that was my vibe. Dude, teriyaki is the move. Um, dude, how far? Okay, this chat delay is actually outrageous. Dude, how far? Okay, I'm not like that far. Um, okay, hold up. Welcome to our world. Uh, it's part of the charm. I miss Blade. So my son came of age. We went ham on some Japanese Beyblades. It's so cool to see this stuff recirculate. Like instead of them creating new toys, they're like, guys, this shit doesn't work. Let's just do the old shit. If it's not broken, don't fix it. They are good to dip with fries. It's the best burger for the buck, bro. I'm about to just binge all kinds of fast food tomorrow, even though I'm most likely just gonna have breakfast and nothing else all day. Um, Best burger for the buck, bro. What's keeping A&W in business? Shit's ass. KFC is keeping KFC is keeping them in business. Um, sure, I believe that. So guys, sure, I believe that. So guys, Forza is done downloading. Dude, Forza is sick, but also way too hard. Dude, Forza is way too realistic. Jay, he's repeating it so hard to tell if it's valid or wants attention. RIP your dog. All my homies love your dog. We all love your dog. We all love your dog, bud. Um, Whiskey is the devil. Tastes good with coffee, ice, Coke, Red Bull. Um, one's devil, one keeps driving me insane. At times, I wonder if they are both the same. Cheap gas station whiskey straight from the plastic bottle. Unlimited. What a peasant. uh, Glenn Fendale. Antonia. Antonia. Manchild. Why am I a man-child? Please tell me why I'm a man-child. I want to know why I'm a man-child. 32 with 32 likes. Hey, I'm not 32 yet. I'm not 32 yet, guys. We have half a year for that. Mr. MX, why you lying? Bars don't serve alcohol to overly drunk people. You sure it wasn't Evil Coop? Yeah, Garchomp. Um, I'd be such a good helper. I constantly find prices. Janae Fuentes, do you have a Dialga V card? That is the last V star I need. I do have the Dialga V alt art, but that is the last V star I need to complete the Crown Zenith Gold card set. Also, the convention opens at 12 tomorrow, so if you guys are like, oh, you need your sleep, guys, I need 5 hours of sleep. I'm still going to play Battlefield no matter what, and I'm excited for the convention, nervous, whatever. I just got to get over it, but, like, it's not like I'm going to get there in the morning anyways, so... I think Subway bread has the same ingredients as yoga mats. That's apparently a thing, and yet I still love Subway bread. It is literally the best thing ever. Um, Remember Bionicle? Dude, Bionicle was my shit, dude. What's your favorite Bionicle? What was y'all's favorite Bionicle? Was it the ones that like turn into they morph into the boulder? Was it the traditional ones? Was it, I can't even remember how many Bionicles there were. Dude, dude, our generation had it the best. We had it the best. No one will ever understand. We had it the best. Stellar Jake, yo, it's good. Around that time, that one guy went to jail. Do you want to eat? Around that time, that one guy went to jail. I don't know who you are talking about. Around that time, that one guy went to jail. Oh, Subway. Oh, we're talking about Subway. I thought we were talking about all the various CEOs that have gone to jail. Or no, just various people that have gotten in a lot of trouble. Trappin', do you eat chimichangas all year? Because I don't. Vote for summer. Oh, do you want to eat chimichangas all year? Because I don't. Vote for summer. Um, that went right over my head. But I can't even remember the last time I had a chimichanga, to be honest with you. I can't remember the last time I had some good Mexican, to be honest with you. It was probably... never mind. Use the thumbnail with the sausage McMuffin where you're at the convention for tomorrow's live. Use the... Oh, boy. You're you're making thumbnails. He's cooking. You're not even going to have time. Can't anymore. Dang, my Wendy's joke didn't land. Fuck, I'm sorry. Wendy's joke? I am tired of things being expensive, bro. We are tired. Legend 7M, best advice for grinding artists. Same advice for any collective endeavor. Anything that's like artists, right? It's like, this is my art, right? I'm not very good at it, but I have discipline. I have grind. You have to keep going with whatever you're doing. Just don't quit. That's like half of it is that like we all quit. We're a lot of us are quitters. We're like, it's like instilled in us to just quit when things don't work out. And also our generation wants instant gratification on everything. So just don't quit. If you're an artist, don't quit. Legend, you're gonna go places someday. If my YouTube channel can go places, kind of, you'll go places. I believe in you. I think it would be behind no matter what, since he reads almost every chat. Which is like the other thing, like I gotta get faster just reading them, but I don't have to respond to all of them. So you're the one keeping Subway in business. Let me get my donation back. Oh my god, dude. The Jared situation. Motherfucker. This motherfucker was an inspiration to all of us. I feel so got. Like when that came out, I felt so got. Because I always looked at him and I'm like, there's something weird with this guy, but good for him. Good for him. Like, good for him and the rest of America. Dude, complete Bionicle collection is sick. It's okay, Stellar. It's okay. It's not that things don't land. It's that things don't land with me. I don't remember the Bionicle names. I had the red one, white, and green, though. If I didn't quit Pokemon, I would be like that Gary Pokemon guy. Why do you have such a positive vibe? I I have the farthest thing from a positive vibe, dude. I am such a dick. I am such a dick and hate everything, and I'm super pessimistic about people and things and envious and comparable. Like I compare myself to everybody and competitive. Dude, if I must be changing and giving off that vibe. And that's a good thing. Um, that's a good thing. Hope to have more of that. Um, yep, he was off for sure. First timer. Dude, I caught up. I caught up, bitches. I caught up. What you think about that? What you know about that? My favorite rapper name is Jared. What? Uh, my favorite rapper name is Lil Windex. No, for real. Yo, do you guys want to guess what my rapper name is? It's like, you guys know that I actually wanted to rap. I still do. I'll probably do it at some point. I probably will. I'll probably get some studio time at some point. I'll know somebody that's in the scene and they'll be like, Orion, I want you to come to the studio. We're gonna make some shit. I'm serious. And like Diana thinks it's funny. I don't think it's funny. Like I actually want to rap. I don't care if it's fucking mumble rap or what, or like not fully real and not fully clear. Like I don't care if I'm fucking pissed drunk doing it or just fucking high on life, right? I want to do it eventually. It's on my bucket list to like make some kind of hit single. Um Bro, don't. Come on, guys. What's my rapper? What do you think my rapper name's? I'm gonna give you a hint. It has O in it. The first letter is O. What you think it is? Uh, I was in a b-boy band. We all have our secrets. Oh shit! Freestyle, please. I want to hear something. I think he needs alcohol for that. You won't do it. You won't Pokemon freestyle. It's not bad. It's not bad. You're close. See, and then I think about it and I'm like, I can't do this. But if I don't give a fuck and I'm just wilding with my friends at the bar, like me and the guys freestyle a lot. Um, don't do it. Don't do it. You can't come back from this. Oh Rizzy, in the hizzy, in the building, spitting rhymes with my guys all the time. It's getting late on the stream. We got to rhyme. I'm talking Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon all the time. You know I like my One Piece and my Dragon Ball Z. And you know I got the beats. And you know I got the heat. And this is what I do. And you know I'm with my crew. And you know I'm going off. So you know we gotta... Lost it. Lost it. But you know I'm not in the closet. Because you know I'm way too straight with my game with the ladies. And you know they call me crazy. I idolized Mac Miller. Mac Miller was a huge source of inspiration. And when he died, I died a little bit inside. You know we got the shooters. No, I'm not talking about them Hooters. So bad. So bad. It makes me sad. And then I'm glad that I'm with my boys and they got my back. And honestly, all I want to do is rap. This rap shit, this rhyme shit, doing it all the time shit, all I want to do is talk shit. I'm ADD as fuck shit. My boys think I'm crazy, but really I'm amazing. You see my Pokemon collection? That shit is brazy. Dude, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Two-pack. Orizzy. Orizzy. Orizzy is my stage name. Orizzy and the Hizzy. Getting busy. with the glizzy. Got my extendo, but we don't need it. It's fully loaded. The spring is broken. I got that red dot. I got that drum mag. You know I'm not playing. Don't come around, man. Because I'll be spraying. PSA is trash. They mostly smoking grass, giving me 8s on my Pack Fresh base set. Bro, I could go off. Honestly, especially if I had some liquid encouragement. Slim Slabby. Slim Slabby. Jigglypuff is my shit. Psyduck is second, is next up. Charizard and Rayquaza. Gengar's like my father. Professor Toke. Poker. Cliff Anemic. Oh, man. Yo, Archie, how we doing? Also, I kind of need a focus, right? Kanto is the shit, and you know we represent, but Johto is my jam, and you know we got it. I was going to try and do like a Kanto, Johto, Hoenn. You know I like Hoenn, but I ain't be hoeing around, just like my girls holding it down with the kiddos at the house. Diana would be mortified if she saw this. BB gun, airsoft gun Kelly, paintball gun Kelly. Dude, I see a lot of these comedians that go on stage at the bar, and I'm like, dude, these guys are trash. I would be way funnier than these guys. And I feel like I'm supposed to be doing way more than what I'm currently doing. Like, I feel like this is a really important part of my life that might lead into some other big things, but this will always be the thing that started it all. And, like, I don't even want to accept that. I'm like, I'm not just Pokemon. That's not my whole identity, but maybe it is my whole identity. Maybe it actually helps build my entire identity for everything else moving forward. I don't know. It sounds crazy, but I just keep thinking like everything happens for a reason. It's the way it is. It's supposed to be the way that it is. Snarky Mark, how we doing? Good to see you in here. 50 Cent, nah, this dude is 2 quarters. Yo, 50 Cent was crazy, bro. The fact that he took so many bullets just like blows my mind. And he's still crushing it today. Dude, 50 Cent is like, dude, he's crushing it. He's crushing it. Microplastic, yo, it's good. We were just talking about microplastics. What's the Pokeball card behind you next to the Game Boy Advance? Pokeball card behind me next to the Game Boy Advance. Oh, dude, this is the gift. This was in my, I'll go get my little briefcase. I'll go get my little briefcase with everything that I was going to send, take to the convention. But, dude, it's the card that homie Trickster gave me. It's the EX Deoxys. It's not showing it all, dude. Let me get this in the fucking light. God damn, dude. Crazy. It's the oh, yeah, there we go. There we go. It's the EX Deoxys Master Ball. Look, This shit's really important to me. It's really, really important to me. Like, honestly, like, I thought about it. I'm like, is this, this is such a amazing gift, but like, I could really use the money. And then I was like, dude, are you like, you're a horrible person. And then I was like, no, you're putting this in the display and putting it on your wall where it belongs. Yeah, man, this is pretty important because this was the last. This was the last gold star I got, but also um, one of the most meaningful gifts I've ever got. Um, bro, look at all these blue eyes, dude. Dude, crazy. I slept on a deal for this in PSA 10. The guy sent me an offer, 4,500. I literally looked at it today and it was gone. PSA 10 gone, 4,500. I mean, if you look at Unlimited Charizard, Unlimited Blue Eyes in PSA 10 is extremely undervalued. Like low key, the pop is crazy high, and it's very low in a 10. Such a nice nostalgic card. And on top of that, dude, look at all these stacks of Blue Eyes back there. Um, and on top of that, we got the minty. We got the minty Blue Eyes that's still sealed in the deck. We got our starter decks that are covered. Yeah, dude. Oh, this was a huge gift. The Japanese CD promo that was huge. That was such a nice thing for someone to have sent that. Oh, dude, this was so big recently. Honestly, I can't believe I walked into the shop after I literally told you guys I'm not going into the shop again. I'm not going into the shop again. And I go in, and of course, I'm fucking staring at a PSA 9 First Ed Red Cheek Pikachu. Thick stamp. And, like, literally days before that, my buddy Billy went to CollectCon and got this passion fruit exclusive guard there, which, fuck, dude, I really like the passion fruit. I literally want a dozen of these. It looks so good on Pikachu. And, like, I could literally, you guys know I have a couple base set Pikachus. I got those. I got stacked down there of stuff that I took out that I was gonna send. All right, guys. Let me go grab. Let me grab. Hold on. Let me go grab the stuff that I'm taking to the convention tomorrow. I'll be right back. All right, so you guys might be a little shocked by what I'm taking, because some of this stuff I definitely said I wasn't planning on selling it, but here we are. So a couple cards came in today. These three right here. We got a Clefable that I way overpaid on eBay for this. I actually feel really shitty about it because one literally just sold an auction for like $250 or $275 or something like that. But this Clefable has a swirl, and like Doctor has said, I really like, dude, I'll pay a slight premium for a card that's got a really nice swirl. And it's like a fart, it's a perfect fart swirl. Like, dude, look at Clefable. It's such a troll. Like, look at Clefable's face. He's like, ooh, did I just do that? Like, Clefable just fucking, what's the word? Crop dusted the hell out of Verica. Like, bro, that is a fart swirl if I've ever seen one. Dude, it's actually hilarious. It's actually hilarious. So this came in today. We almost have all of Gym Challenge Gym Heroes. B-Drill came in today. A new cert, B-Drill, came in today. My Aquapolis Arcanine finally shipped. Thank God. James finally shipped it Friday. Literally a week later. He shipped my card a fucking week later. Like, I'm sorry, but that's dude, what are we doing? That's like crazy when you're like that much power as a seller that like, and I love James, right? If James were to see this, I love you, James. But honestly, shipping cards out a week late, like, I love you, man. You're killing it. And our whole community needs you to keep killing it. But like, damn, dude. Having to wait a week to see the card shipped, and I'm not even saying to the vault, and I paid taxes on top of that. Okay, these two came in. These are huge. Huge, huge, huge. So we got this Moltres with a really, really nice PP orb. And yeah, got a nice little Tinkle orb. He's just taking a piss on Blaine. He's like, fuck you, I'm not coming down there into my Pokeball. And he's got a sick Swirl. But unfortunately, as clean as this old 5-cert looks, it has not been polished or anything, right? As clean as it looks, this corner has an edge lift. I paid $1,600 for both the Blaine's Arcanine. I am happy with the Blaine's Arcanine. I'm good on the Blaine's Arcanine. I am keeping this for now. But as much as I love this Moltres, it is amazing. It has an awesome swirl, but the top corner edge has a lift. And honestly, my boy Billy, I love Billy, but he does not know what to look for. If I'm selling any of you guys a card, and you know how OCD I am, this edge lift should have stuck out like a sore fucking thumb. Now, I'm going to look over this Arcanine again, see if the Arcanine has anything weird like that, because it didn't when I looked over it last. As far as I'm concerned, the Arcanine is still solid. But anyways, guys, I think I'm taking this Moltres tomorrow to trade with. I got it from my buddy. It literally just sold in an auction for $1,100. I paid $800 for it. So I'm up on the Moltres right now, and I basically paid market for the Arcanine, which I'm fine with because I wanted a 9. And I got to support my buddy helping another one of his buddies, because this was not Billy's cards. This was his buddy's card. Oh, my God. Also, I did fail to mention that Billy sent me an amazing anime, which he sent me the actual manga for Pokemon. Like it's really, really cool. Like, it's got red in it, and he has a match with Giovanni at some point, and they like shake hands. Like, I literally opened it halfway through and started reading it. So I'm gonna read the whole manga. Shout out to Billy for that. He also sent me a Time magazine that has Rayquaza on it. So, you know, he's just trying to help me out with these 9s. He didn't see that the Moltres had a edge lift, and like, I'm not even gonna attempt to try and show you guys that. But most of you guys, if you're really, really OCD about your collectibles, the edge lift would have stuck out to you like a sore thumb. I mean, it's pretty obvious. At the same time, like, I don't know, for the price that I paid and for how clean the front is and the swirl, I might still keep it. It's the same edge lift that my Gold Star Pikachu has. And I'm starting to think these edge lifts are from the factory, because I've seen it a dozen times. It's starting to look very, very usual to me. It doesn't look like someone dinged the card. It looks like they literally are coming out of the factory with that kind of like, I don't know, lifted up a little bit. And honestly, if you gave a little bit of humidity, dude, I saw this weird video today. The guy used a straw to blow, and like, this is like borderline, like not really card altering to me. I think it's kind of okay, but I thought it was interesting because he wasn't really inherently changing anything about the card. He used a straw and he put it directly on the spot, and then he blew humid air into it. Like, fucking genius. Puts it in a penny sleeve, puts it into a card saver, and just puts a clamp on it. And when he looks at it, it was a modern card, right? Which those are kind of harder to work with because they're like fresh. Whereas like these older cards, I feel like are a little bit, cardstock is a little bit like, I don't know, more malleable. So it's like easier to do this type of thing on an older card. But him doing that also made me think like, dude, what do you care about an edge lift if it probably at the end of the day, like the card comes like that? Like, what does it matter? If it's a factory flaw, why do you care so much? So I'm kind of learning to accept that a little bit. This Moltres has that issue. My Gold Star Pikachu has that issue. That's another thing. If there was a Gold Star Pikachu there and a PSA 9, I would 100% try and tell them, hey, keep this here. Please let me come back with my other Gold Star Pikachu. I'll give you some cards on top to trade for this copy. That's the only Gold Star that I'm not happy with is my Pikachu. And my Pikachu Gold Star is like one of my favorite Gold Stars. So it fucking kills me that I'm not 100% happy with it. And the difference with this Moltres and my Pikachu is that this Moltres doesn't have the lift showing on the other side. It only has it on the backside, which, like, what do we care about the backside? Nobody's looking at the backside anyways. But yeah, I'm going to take the Moltres just because I'm in it for a decent deal and it has a really nice swirl, and I think that might pique someone's interest. So I might use the Moltres as trade bait. But let's go ahead and let's look at all the stuff that I'm taking. Sorry, catching up. LJ, what's good? My Yu-Gi-Oh! Starter decks are not first edition, unfortunately. I wish. Our garage sales and Goodwill are still worth going to for Pokemon cards. There's a lot of old people out there that don't check social media at all, that don't care. There's a lot of old people that are informed, that do check social media, that are milking this shit. But believe me, there's a lot of stuff still out there. I'm telling you, there's treasure out there still. Orion, it's 4 a.m. and you're still going to game before bed. My phone actually dies. It's at 20%. So, guys, we don't have much longer here anyways. Anime King, how we doing? Tony Stark cleaned cards in a cave with a straw. That he did. Anyways, I thought it was interesting. They used the straw to create humidity, clamped it in a sleeve in a card saver. That's not doing anything to the card. That really is not doing anything to the card. I'm like, Orion, where are you going to cross the line, though? That's still altering. And I want to be firm on that stance that you should not change the card. But I just feel like it was like so borderline not really doing anything to the card. What do you guys think about that? Dude, garage sale find is the dream. If there's any Blastoise in there, I'm going to cry. I really need a damaged copy of a First Ed Blasty. Okay, you guys ready? Here we go. Now, this might shock you, so keep that in mind. Also, I said that I was going to start stockpiling Modern. Guys, I might have to make some moves and go back on that a little bit because the reality is I don't have a lot of stuff to pull from. That's not either cases that are heavy as shit to carry or my 18 PSA 10 Salamence that this is not the time. Now is not the time to sell Salamence. Okay, Salamence is going to be next year's Collecticon. That is going to be one of the longest holds ever for me. And when that does work out, it is going to pay off really nicely. But at this point, I'm like, when is it going to pay off, Orion? Because you had like $7,000 invested in just Salamence. And that card got beat down hard. And even in this fucking crazy bull market, Salamence EX still sucks. So, like, it's not like it's nowhere near where I need it to be. And honestly, for it to be worthwhile, I need it to be $1,000 card, which is not crazy. It's not crazy. But I need it to be $1,000 card. That's $18,000 in PSA 10s. And at that time, everything else is going to be so much higher that $18,000 is going to feel like peanuts probably. But at $500 a card, that's only $9,000. I put $7,000 into it. Now I have a lot of the raw copies, and I have a couple copies I still want to grade, but which are in the grading pile that I'm taking to Collecticon. But like, basically, that's going to be a long-term thing. Or I'm just going to give up on selling them, and I'm literally going to keep buying them, and I will be the guy with a shit ton of Salamence EXs, which I'm kind of okay with that too, but it's just crazy that I could spend all that money and not get any return on it for such a long time. And this is why I don't have some of the Grail cards that I've wanted, because I chose to do stupid shit like that. Anyways, 98 boxes of Battle Styles. So I counted, there are only 7 cases left of Battle Styles. So not even close. I sold a good bit of Battle Styles at previous local shows, and here locally and online. I've sold, I think, maybe 2 cases worth. So I think I have 7 cases of Battle Styles, which is 42 boxes left. Might have 8 or 9 cases, but I think I have 7 or 6 cases left. That was a pretty decent play, and those are now $300 a box. So I tripled my money. Not really, because it was like 105, 110, 115 a box. Plus tax on top of that, and maybe shipping in some instances. So 300 is still not where I want it to be, but I've unloaded enough where that has kind of broke even, I feel like, because I had $7,000 in Battle Styles too. $7,000 seems to be my lucky number for investing into something. Okay. But yeah, we're going to see some grails. We're going to see some stuff that I don't want to sell, but I think I need to. All right. So here we have the Brilliant Stars Charizard. I know, it's great, but it's a 7 cert, and honestly, PSA, this card does not deserve a 10. It's super off-center in my opinion. But it's such an amazing card. Again, it's going to take something big for me to get rid of some of these, because some of these I'm just going to still walk out with. The Giratina, I know, it's my favorite. I love the Giratina, but again, there's no need to have 2 of them. And I'm keeping both of my Van Gogh Pikachus still. So Van Gogh Pikachu would be a smart thing to take in there, but we're not doing that either. Okay, next up, Gengar cards. Sabrina's Gengar, Skyridge Gengar, PSA 9. I am not in any rush to get rid of either of these, even though they're 9s. I'm in no rush, absolutely no rush. But if there's something big in there, I have to come with some stuff that I can let go of, but also is some serious money right now. I think the Skyridge Gengar in a 9 is like 10,000 right now. Maybe less, but I think it's like 10K. Okay. This one isn't doing much for me, but it's one of the pack fresh Gyarados that I pulled. Gyarados is, I think, sitting around like 300, I think, in a 9. Maybe less than that. But literally, if anybody wants to make a deal, I'm going to be like, dude, you can literally regrade this. I literally pulled this packed fresh on stream out of base set. I pulled this card myself and then sent it to PSA. And it's dumb clean. It's fucking ridiculously clean. Honestly, kind of worth recracking this. On top of that, the centering is like stupid good. So, I feel like I'm holding a fucking 10 right now. It's ridiculous. Really feel like I'm holding a 10. I don't see anything on the holo either. Why did they give it a 9? And all I needed was one of these to work out. All I needed was one of these to work out. And it would have basically paid off that whole opening at this point in time. A PSA 10 Unlimited Gary would have definitely paid off that whole opening. I have no regrets, though. I would have always wanted to know what was in those base set packs. Misty's Golduck. I have 2. I don't need to. This card has gone up in price. It just sold for $500. This is a new cert copy. I'm not selling it unless I need to go into something bigger. Some other, like, not super high value, but pack fresh cards. I'm not taking this Ninetales. This is an 8. There's no reason for that to be in there, so I'm glad we went over that. But here is a pincer. I pulled this pincer out of a jungle pack. I pulled this pincer, and it's literally flawless. It's flawless. This is another great example of a card that should have gotten a 10, but it got a 9. It is off-center on the front, so it's off-center. But goddamn, dude, if this was back then, this would be a 10 too. So that and the Gary are kind of like break-even for those pack openings, so I'm safe to trade those off now. I have another Gary right here, another 9. It's also very clean. We'll put those Garys right next to each other. Okay. I should just get rid of these. These shouldn't be in there. These are the legendary dogs. This is my case of like kind of mid-grade stuff, but I don't think I want to get rid of these. Honestly, it's just cool to have all three of them together. They look good in the graded guards, and I don't know when I'm gonna get and that's the other thing. If they have these in first edition there and PSA 9, like, and that's the other thing is I have them all here together, and they're all new cert, and like, yeah, it's unlimited, but these are still sick. So I don't know. I don't know. I think but the fact that they're together means that this will sell really easily or trade really easily. I think. Jerome, how we doing? Are you purposely not showing us the blue graded guards because they are Blastoise ones? I did not get Ascended Heroes yet. There is a Blastoise in here. Spoiler alert. War Turtle, the double stamp. I love this card. I don't even know, like, you know what? I'm going to just take this out. This shouldn't be in there. Shouldn't be in there. It honestly should be up here. I don't know why this isn't with my War Turtle and my Squirtle. We're going to change that right now. So, boom. That's where you are going to live, my friend. You are not going anywhere. You know what? We're going to switch these. Okay, I'm put this guy right here. There we go. This guy right here. There we go. This guy maybe in the middle, looking tough. There we go. All right. That is not going. And also, my Expedition Dragonite in an 8. I feel like I should probably take this, guys. I love this card, but I would much rather get a 9. But it's so clean, and it didn't even cost me that much. And I'm happy with it. For the most part, I'm happy with it. Like in the past, like recently, I've thought about all the 8s and 9s I sold, and I'm like, some of those cards I was so happy with. I literally did not want to sell them, so I might need to take that approach with some of these cards this time. And I literally have 2 badass Dragonites in 7 and 8, and like neither of them have like first edition variants. It's just Expedition and Team Rocket Returns, and like. This one I bought, but this one I graded for like nothing, and it's a grail. So I feel like I gotta keep the Dragonites. Ooh, a fossil Dragonite would be so sick to come up with. And now that I'm getting back into Yu-Gi-Oh, I'm so fucking glad I bought those empty booster boxes. When we moved and I was packaging everything up, I was thinking to myself, why did you buy all these empty Yu-Gi-Oh boxes? Like, this was one of your worst purchases. But now I look back and I'm like, no, this is honestly one of my best purchases, because this is one of the OG unlimited boxes, and it's in perfect condition, and it's fucking badass, and it's got Black Skull Dragon on it. Yeah, no one could ever say that, oh, now I'm hopping into Pokemon. Someone left a comment on my video the other day, and it really bothered me. Like, oh, now you're into Yu-Gi-Oh. And I'm like, bro, I've been into Yu-Gi-Oh since I was fucking 8. But shame on me for going after Pokemon. Pokemon was a more stable path, and maybe Yu-Gi-Oh is now too. Maybe it's a good time for me to jump into Yu-Gi-Oh now, and I don't have any regrets there. Dogs, I still don't know if I should take the dogs. Okay, my buddy that did the consignment with me, these 3 that I still haven't bought off of him, I don't like dragging him around, so I told him, I'm going to take your cards to a show. If we can get cashed out for these cards at the show, then I'll be able to just pay you out even sooner. So I want these cards in my collection, but guys, I need to make moves. I need to do something. So if I can cash out on these, we got the Rayquaza VMAX. And again, if I don't find a deal, I'm going home with these alt arts, because I think these modern alt arts have not even began to run. Got that. Got the Lugia. And we got the Kingdra, which I really don't want to get rid of, but like I can find another Kingdra EX. It's not the end of the world. And then this modern 9 Zard. So we got some stuff there. Nothing too crazy. But yeah, it's like, Orion, you have these cards on consignment. You're supposed to sell them. And this gives you a chance to literally cash out on them. So that's an option. Tim, Morgan Freeman, come to find out investing in Yu-Gi-Oh! Is still not it. Come to find out, investing in Yu-Gi-Oh! Is still not it. It's not, trust me, bro, it's never going to be investing in Yu-Gi-Oh! It's going to be about, I fucking made Yu-Gi-Oh! My side bitch for a really long time, and I put Pokemon on a pedestal when honestly it frustrates the living shit out of me. And nothing in Pokemon will be Dark Paladin. Nothing. So it's just time. It's not an investment. Pokemon, if anything, is the investment. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is the passion, is the hobby, is the side quest. Okay. Next up, one single Salamence 10. Just one. PSA 6 Reverse Tyranitar from Delta Species. I love this card. I don't really want to get rid of it, but it's not the cleanest card in the world. It's not clean at all. It's a 6. It's not even a strong 6. So yeah, we kind of got to take that. Sick card though. Badass Tyranitar. I would love one in a 10 or a 9. Good night, bro. Oh, some Pikachus, some big Pikachus. These are actually really helpful if I can do something with these. The level X Pikachu from Advent of Arceus right now, it's in 2 carts right now on eBay. On my eBay, it's in 2 carts at $1,500. Guys, I paid $700 for this like 3 weeks ago. $700. I have it listed for $1,500. It's in 2 carts. I'm about to raise the price again because when it's in carts, they're making it too easy for me. The Shadowless 8 that I still have not sold because I got the 9 bags. These are good. These are 2 really solid cards to go with, even though honestly I really like the Advent of Arceus. The level X, honestly, I should not take this. This is something I should keep because I'm probably never going to buy the 10 for so many other cards I'm trying to go after. This in a 10 is not a priority. But the fact that I just fumbled into this card and I love it and I like it so much, it's gonna take some kind of big trade, and this is gonna be one of the last cards that I want to get rid of. Definitely want to get rid of the PSA 8 Pikachu way more. Last sold for the Expedition 8 was $935. You know what I paid on the Expedition 8? I paid $400, guys. Oh my god. Holy shit. Shit. Well, looks like I'm keeping the 8. I should take that though. That's $1,000. That's a big trading. That's a big poker chip right there. I might have to take that one. And honestly, when you guys see some of these other cards, you're going to be like, dude, if you're taking those, you should take the Dragonite, right? Like, the Dragonite is not better than those. You guys are going to be really annoyed with me probably very soon. I love this card. I graded this one myself, but the Rayquaza, the level X Rayquaza, I picked this up for like $20. I don't know what this card's at now, but I would assume probably $300 or $400. This card is bad ass. It's badass. Don't really want to get rid of it. I just don't know what's going to be there. And I feel like I would rather keep this Rayquaza and trade away one of my crystals, right? I would rather do that. Crystal Kingdra, I don't need it. But then it's like, but then you're not going to have the crystals, Orion. So I try to complete some of these goals, but honestly, moving forward, I might consolidate some of those other set cards. Not the gold stars. The gold stars are like, that's my first edition base set, gold stars, and from First edition base set, gold stars. Shinings, I definitely want to complete. I 100% want to complete Shinings, no matter what grades those are in. But like crystals, I'm kind of like, dude, I only like the Lugia, the Nidoking, and the Zard the most. The Ho-Oh's cool. The Crobat's cool. The Celebi is fire. The Celebi is really fire. But I'm like, I really am not the biggest fan of the Kabutops, the Golem, and definitely like not the Kingdra. Of all of them, the Kingdra is probably my least favorite. But also, you know, with that Kingdra EX, I was kind of like, oh, now I'm kind of glad I have the Crystal Kingdra. But the Crystal Kingdra just looks so bad, in my opinion. You guys, I'm going to have to do a mental backflip that like, oh, the Crystal Kingdra looks like a Snap Crystal. It looks like a Snap Kingdra. Like, I don't know. I have to think of it as something else to like it. But yeah, there's the Rayquaza. And then if the Rayquaza's going, and you guys know Rayquaza's my favorite, the level X Gengar is definitely a potential. Like, honestly, like, these two just should not go. These two should not go. I should stop myself right now. These two are kind of hard to replace. What are those even? If you guys tell me prices and they're really high on these two, I'm definitely not letting them go. But I just figure they're around the like 300-400 mark somewhere, both of them. The level X Gengar might be a good bit higher, but do you track your cards on price charting? Not at all. Not I just don't. I don't even have time. It's not that I'm not interested a little bit. I just don't have time. All right, we've got our helper on the beat. Level X Gengar and PSA 7. Dude, I bought this for $40. I was so excited to get this graded. That was like, oh, don't care what it grades. In a 7, I was so happy with that. And then the Level X Rayquaza in a 7. Level X Gengar, Level X Rayquaza. I think I need to keep both of those in 7s. Just because, like, when your cost is so low into this stuff, this is the kind of stuff you should be trading away. But this is also the stuff that I'm like, I didn't pay for these. I graded into these. I don't have a lot of cards like that I can be like, I'm not in this very much. And at this point, like, I'm realizing that I don't actually want to take any of these and trade them. I'm still very much attached to these cards. Okay, next up, another banger, but I have two more that I was going to potentially grade. What am I doing, man? Dude, what am I doing? This is going to be such a tough show. This is going to be such a tough show. I really want a complete first edition base set, too. I really want the Clefairy, the Poliwrath, and the Nidoking. I need the Nidoking the most. The Clefairy and the Nidoking are like neck and neck in terms of what I want the most. For whatever reason, the Zapdos and the Magneton are just coming in last. Like the Zapdos is sick, but the fact that there's no other legendary birds in the original base set kind of kills it for me. Nidoking, I've always loved Nidoking. He's fucking pseudo-legendary. Clefairy is fire. Clefairy, it just is. Clefairy, Clefable, Jigglypuff, that whole line, they're all fire. I know they're like Jigglypuff, Clefable, and Clefairy. They're not at all relatives, but still, you get it. Pink Pokemon, they're fire. Tinkaton, Tinkatink, Tinkatuff. Gengar trending down. Damn, what the fuck? Trending down. 350 was 400, then 450. Ooh, okay, so Gengar might not even be worth taking in because at that price, it's not even like. Well, actually, it's lower like I expected. Rayquaza is probably around 250 then if the Gengar is coming at them. Some stuff might be coming down in price. I may have missed the real window to sell some of this stuff at. Do you have any mid-era Silver Border Ruby Sapphire EX cards? Nope. I mean, I have a couple, but they're played in my binder. And I only took stuff out if it was clean. Martin Gengar went up more. A 9 is going for 2K now. Well, Gengar went up more. A 9 is going for 2K, but a 7... Okay, so an 8 would be more like 1,000, and a 7 would probably. I think this is probably fair value around 500, but still, I might not want to take either of these, dude. Rayquaza level X, Gengar level X, dude. These are my favorite Pokemon. Like I don't think this is a good idea. H-Hit Mew, I have 2 that I'm about to send for grading that I think could get 8s. Might be making a mistake. The 10 is like $2,000 plus right now. A 9 is probably going to start creeping up there. Really like this one, but again, I have 2 more raw copies that are super clean. I'm trying to figure out what to do with that. And like also vendors will look at this stuff and they'll pick and choose like this is what I want out of this. So that's fine too. I'm hoping that they'll pick the stuff that I actually don't really need. 250 and a 7. Yeah, sounds about right. Next up, PSA 5 Gengar EX. Very tough for me to let go of this card, but again, these are cards that I'm in it for nothing. I am in this card nothing. Like I bought a massive collection that was $200 that had so many hollows. The Team Rocket Returns Dragonite, they both came from that collection. So, and there's a lot of other stuff that came from that collection that I've since sold. But the Gengar EX and the Team Rocket Returns Dragonite were like some of the few cards that I've kept for such a long ass time. And this Gengar is a clean ass 5. I mean, the back is trashed, but the front looks so good still. So, this one's going to break Austin's heart. And I don't want to take this card, but I just can't imagine I'm never going to get this in a 9 or a 10. This 8 is stupidly clean, though. And it has a swirl. What am I doing? What am I doing? I don't know. Austin's so disappointed in me right now. 995 million cert. This thing is definitely, in my opinion, worth cracking to try and get a 9. Ugh. Okay, here's another one that kills me, but I'm in this so cheap. I'm in this card like $200, maybe $300. I graded this one myself, came out of my Skyridge portion of my binder, which is pretty barren right now. This guy in an 8 is like $1,000 right now. And I love Arcanine, and I definitely want to keep this with my other, like, bruh, like, why would I do this? Now I've got both of these Arcanines in hand, and we have the Aquapolis on the way. Orion, what are you doing, dude? You're about to have all 3, like, goated Arcanines. And then the PSA 10 is going up for auction, and it'll end Saturday. If no one goes for that in our Discord, like, I need to figure out if people in our Discord are going to go for that Scyther or that Arcanine, because I don't want to step on toes. This for Alligator EX, really, like, nothing that's, like, all that crazy. For Alligator EX and a 7. This Espeon, which is really nice. This also came from the Trash Bag collection. Dude, I got so much heat from that Trash Bag collection. This got a 7. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, my God. Another Skyridge banger that I love. This Flareon is my favorite all-time Flareon. This is literally one of the best artworks in Pokemon to date to me. I haven't talked about it a lot, but this card is going to be so hard for me to let go of. If I can get this card in a 9, this is a card that I want in PSA 10, honestly. It's right up there with the Gengar. And then, of course, the Typhlosion, which I love this card, but I don't need to. This is something that people are going to want. This is something that no one else is going to have in that building. So 276 of them. One was just graded. I think it's the one that I just bought. That's 147 cert. What am I gonna do, guys? What the fuck am I gonna do? Like these are cool, right? They're cool, but they're also it's tradable. It's what vendors are probably gonna want. It's tradable, and yeah. So I think I should put the Blaine's Arcanine and the Blaine's Moltres in there. I'm gonna probably do that just in case. I don't want to get rid of the Arcanine, but I have to keep in mind that there's a 10 up for auction this week, and if I could snag the 10, then I don't need a 9. And I'm glad to have a 10 and a 9, to be honest with you. Because I think they're going to keep going up. So that's that. I'm not really sure if I want to get rid of everything that's in there. I also think with what I've shown you guys, the Dragonite from Expedition is fair game. I mean, if I'm putting all that stuff in there, the Dragonite from Expedition should probably be in there too. It's just so hard. This sucks. I hate this part of like getting ready for shows. Austin, FOMO time. Austin, do you want me to set the 8 aside, dude? You're fucking homie. Do you want me to set the 8 aside? Just tell me. You don't feel guilty either. I don't care. I don't need to take it there. I like it. And I would like to place hold it until I can get a 9 or a 10. So if you want me to set it aside, it's a clean-ass 8. You know it's clean because it's me. It's a 9 cert, right? Don't put pressure on yourself. Just, it'll be there. It'll be there waiting for you, right? If there's anything good I can do, you know, just let me know. Also, I can get you a raw copy for so much less. So much less. I love how someone named Sierra Lynch just popped in here and goes, nerd. And it's like, why are you in here? Of course I'm a nerd. I love being a nerd. I'm proud of being a nerd. Orion, hypothermia. Orion, you ever wonder why it's so hard to say rough 2 times very quick? Rough, rough. Rough, rough. It's not hard. I just did it. Espeon is a reverse stamp. Wait. Yeah, it's the reverse. It's the reverse. Like, the border is hollow. Real One's seen the backyard video of him showing the Flareon. Backyard video of me showing the Flareon. Oh my god! Dude, yes! The series of me, like, looking at cards at the end of the video. Dude, I put in some work just trying to look at cards that were in those videos. I gotta start doing that again. I totally forgot I was doing that for content. That's a great idea. Especially as the channel's growing again. That's like, no one's doing that. We have to start doing that again. Thank you for reminding me, bro. Real ones for sure are the ones helping me build this channel continuously. Light Arcanine from Neo is another GOAT. Dude, I need the Light Arcanine. Dude, I need that Light Arcanine so badly, bro. So badly. The Light Arcanine and the Aquapus Arcanine are for sure the best Arcanines. I love Blaine's Arcanine, but it has nothing on the Aquapus, and it has nothing on the Light Arcanine. The Light Arcanine is like one of my favorite cards, honestly. The flowers in it are just fucking beautiful. When I sold my raw copy, I promised myself I was going to get a really clean graded copy. Orion, stop selling for garbage vendor rates and just send to ZNG. I could just send to ZNG, but that's not the point here. The point here is, what can I walk out with? It's not about selling it. If the Blasty goes, it'll be a sad day. SM edits, is Pokemon good? It's okay. I can't afford an 8. My range is closer to 5 to 6, but I appreciate it. I think it would serve you better to upgrade. I will keep an eye out for raw copies for you, Brody. Is Pokemon good? I want to start watching the show. Oh, it's so good. Nerds are amazing. Last sold 275. That was before. For that Espeon? That doesn't sound very good. Leo Henry, I missed BMW car videos. We should do the cars and cards or something. Dude, I would, and that just goes into doing meetups in general at the bar, right? We could do that. Like there's so much shit we could do with this channel and with the bar venue. And I love cars. Like it's all encompassing. Hypothermia, Orion. I sold the Black Label birds for 44,000. 2 days later, one of the other owners contacted me and informed me he sold his 2 days ago for 80K. How do I cope with the loss? It's making me depressed. Um, right time and right place. Was he the one that sold it to Kim Kardashian? Because if that's so, then dude, fuck it. Like, dude, Kim Kardashian came in and bought one. Like it's not worth that, man. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Like you can literally go and buy a PSA 10 and have a Grail and be sitting on 30 grand. Like you don't cope. It's just and like who cares what somebody else sold theirs for? Who cares? How do you cope? I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. It depends. Did yours go to a collector that really wants to hold it in their collection? Because if so, that's your cope right there. That you helped someone out. That you gave them a good price. That is your cope. That you did something good, even if you didn't want to. That's your cope, my man. But if you do see First Ed Blastoise damage, base set rocket, or LC regular hollow, dude, if I see Blastoise, my first thought is Austin. You're living rent free in my head now. We told you not to do that. Hypothermia, why? I do think the Discord is a good voice of reason, too. It did go to a collector, bro. You're so right. Like, dude, like somebody who doesn't give a shit about the card, who paid whatever. But you're keeping it a fucking sustainable environment, right? That's important. There's merit to that. Crystal Mary, don't fear doing something good today. Damn straight. Don't fear doing something good today. I gotta learn the hard way, I guess. Dude, it's not don't think about it that way. It's not about learning the hard way, and it's not always about trying to get the absolute most amount of money from these cards. Sometimes it is a good thing to keep it sustainable and let it go to somebody that's gonna sit in their collection because I don't know. I don't know. Crystal, I love 151 Blastoise, dude. Peak, so good. I pulled so many of those. They all graded 10. I'm convinced Blastoise for 151 is the easiest card to grade ever. And honestly, what the fuck's happening? Dude, I got so lucky on my subs considering how bad it is with PSA right now. I got so lucky. And I traded those into first edition Shinings, which are doing so phenomenally well. I'm so happy about it. All you can do is expect you're still in the green. All you can do is expect you're still in the green. Jeremy Stark, wish I would have kept a box or two. Also, you're making moves that most of us wish we could make. That's true. Including me, dude. Black Label Lovebirds? The fuck, bro? That's on another level shit, right? Black Label, like, Modern Grail is crazy. Jeremy, I'm reading. Crystal, it shot up in price. I mean, I knew that was going to happen. I traded mine in at about 300 to 400 value. So if they're 500, 600, 700, that's okay. I traded into Shinings, and the Shinings are doing very well. I got the Shining Tyranitar for 1,800. Shining Tyranitar is almost 5K right now. So that's a 3,200 difference. Ain't no way. And that's, I think I traded like four Blastoise PSA 10s and some cash for that one. Like, ain't no way those 4 Blastoise went up over 3,200 in value. They would each have to go up $800. It's not gonna happen. Yeah, dude, they were cheap, dude. They were like $40 a pop when that's what they were, dude. And 151 Zard was 120, and I was thinking 151 Zard for 120. This is gonna age so well. This thing is gonna be timeless. I'm buying Pop One Black Label next week to hold. There should be a Love Cats with Espeon and Umbreon. You're on to something there, Crystal. You're on to something there. Also, I would highly encourage you guys, anybody that's still in here right now, I would highly encourage you guys to join the Discord. I'm about to start posting the Discord on my Instagram story because I feel like I have a lot of like-minded collectors that would be dope to have in our Discord, and they don't even know it exists. Join the Discord, guys. Join the Discord. We talk a lot of shit, and it's just, oh, shit, guys. Holy shit, I have 2% battery. Oh, taking a dive. Ugh. All right, we're good. We are good. That was so dramatic. I just took a fucking dive to charge my phone. Help! I've fallen and can't get up. Dude, turn me into a Pokemon card. Love it. And then post it in the Discord. I did not buy Ascended Heroes. The Blastoise is a bit plain, but something about his body turn and the look in his eyes. No, dude, he's in the deep, dark depths of the ocean. It's badass. Way better than the Wartortle and the Squirtle by a long shot. Now, if we're looking at the Charizard line, the Charmander is potentially better than the Charizard. I know that's crazy to say, but there's something about that Charmander that's just fire. Oh my god, Doc's killing it. He put you inside of a faux bowl. What did that guy send you in the letter? Oh shit, I totally... Oh, guys. Wait, hold on. Let me go check downstairs. I think I may have potentially left it at the bar, but it'll be there. It'll be there when I go check it. Let me go see. Tuscan wanted us to send him a clip of me opening it. So, hold on. Okay. Don't panic. I may or may not have left it at the bar. Oh. Oh my fucking god, I was muted. Oh, what the hell? What the hell? Okay, my fat friend. Yes, I left it. Also, congrats, Crystal, on the Kanto hit. Okay, Mantis, are you going after the Scyther or not? I don't know if it was checked in the Discord. I need to know. And I need to know if our other homie, I forget what his name is. Hold on, let me check the Discord. Oh, no. The stream is still going. The stream is still going, but I don't see anything. Can y'all hear me? Can you see me? Because all I see is a black screen. Literally all I see is a black screen. I think this is the universe telling me to end the stream. Can you guys... So weird. You can hear me, but can you see me? You can see me, but okay, that's fine. I guess I can't see anything. My screen is literally black, guys. It's crazy. I'm gonna send this in the Discord. Nope, still done. Weird, y'all. No, I accidentally muted it myself. Usually it doesn't ever have problems when I go to Discord. I'm gonna have to keep this in mind because this would ruin a stream in the future. So I'm gonna have to keep that in mind. But it's weird. It never goes dark like this. There it is. It came back. Okay, I'm glad that I trialed and errored that because honestly, I always am able to just switch into Discord, and I thought that was awesome that I could like go back and forth. A-Rugs. The Discord is linked below. It's in the description. A-Rugs was the guy that wanted the first edition Arcanine. In fact, hold on. I need to go check our chat and see if he's... A-Rugs did not respond to me when I asked him hours ago if he was going to go after the Arcanine. Because I'm like, I don't want to step on anybody's toes. The worst thing in the world would be, oh, my boy Orion. Oh, this motherfucker just fucking won the card that I was going after. Like, that's not... I don't want that, right? I don't want something that somebody else really wants. There was this one guy that I bought a paintball gun off of privately. A really, really rare gun, too. Really rare. Really sick. And after I bought it, dude just pestered me for weeks. It got to a point where I didn't respond to a single text message from him for literally a whole week. And I thought he would just kind of go away. And he never did. He kept just calling and texting. And so I just blocked him, which hurt me to do. But he wanted the gun back. He was like, dude, I need that gun back. I need you to sell me the gun back. And it's like, don't sell something that you can't bear to let go of. But anyway, my point is, like, when you want something that the same people want, and then you become a child about it, like that's not fun for anybody. So I wanted to actually give him the gun back. I wanted to sell the paintball gun back to him and just be like, dude, just leave me alone. This isn't even worth it. Just take it. But it's like, Orion, if somebody really wanted a Gold Star Rayquaza that you won, do you think you would give it to them? Do you think you would sell it to them at that market because they really need it, they really want it? No, it's a dog-eat-dog world. And that is the part of me that is selfish and fucked up. So me asking you guys, are you going after these cards? Because if you're not, I really want them. That's me trying to be better. That's me trying to be a little bit better. Because old Orion would have said, I don't give a fuck if anybody in my Discord is going after this stuff. I'm going after it. Anyways, yeah, dude, paintball. You guys want to hear how that's going? I haven't played it all. I haven't had any time. And I'm even rethinking the entire hobby as a whole. Like, I want to have something else that I'm doing on the side. It's not really just a phase. Like, I actually really enjoy it. But I just got my first bad eBay review, and it's got me all kind of fucked up and kind of just like, fuck paintball. But I have 15 markers left, which might seem like a lot, but they're getting down. They're selling. A couple of them are selling every couple of weeks, and that's also another $7,000, $8,000 tied up in paintball. So I fucked up with that kind of. But I learned about that market. I learned that I will never be able to please everybody. And now that I don't have 100% on eBay anymore, I mean, what's the risk of selling more used paintball equipment? Really, what's the risk? People are always going to be unhappy. Um, but like I still like I have a paintball page, guys. I have an Instagram paintball page. It's called Paintball Grails with a Z. It's really embarrassing because it has no following and I'm not posting on it, but I like wanted to start another page about paintball, and paintball is getting really big right now. But anyways, everyone's getting tired. Nobody wants to listen to paintball, and I should get rid of everything but like 2 paintball guns and be a normal person when it comes to paintball, because it's not Pokemon and it's probably not really that investable. But it kind of is. Some of the paintball rare stuff is like really blowing up in value. But it's like, will paintball survive as a sport? I don't know. But here's the thing. When I was a teenager, paintball was really, really big for me. It was a really important thing. Just as important as Yu-Gi-Oh!, Pokemon, video games, right? Paintball was something that was kind of always there for me. And it's like, if paintball blew up someday, I would be another example of like, damn, I was really into that. I should have kept all my paintball stuff. Like, no, I'm getting back into it. It's still kind of like dead, and I'm getting stuff for really cheap. Like, you can get paintball guns that are amazing for $100, $200, resell them for 500. And like the fun is in that is that you can find them. They might have one little issue or one O-ring you need to change, and then boom, it's a perfectly functioning paintball gun. And just when you put the air tank in and it seals up just perfectly and it doesn't make a single hissing sound, and it fires, and then you test it on the FPS on the chronograph and it shoots 280 feet per second. Like, anyways, everybody's going to bed. There's only 13 people in this stream, which are basically the OGs that have been holding up. I need to let you guys go and let everybody go to bed. This stream has been one of the latest streams. I don't know if it's been one of the longest streams, but it's been one of the latest. I'm gonna go play video games now, and I definitely will add some Discord mods for sure. And you guys can kind of talk amongst yourselves in the Discord. I'll check the Discord shortly, and you guys can say, hey, so-and-so should be a mod, or what do you guys think about so-and-so being a mod? And people can kind of put it to a vote. Like, yeah, I fuck with them. They've been in the Discord for a while. They know what's up. They'll be a good mod. Good night, everybody. Sorry, and you'll have to catch us on the next one. Take out everything you don't want to get rid of from your case. And live tomorrow, right? During show, backup battery. I could probably take Diana will give me a backup battery. Adrian, can we see you play video games? Oh boy. I could continue the stream, but there's just an awkwardness where like I'm just running around on the map, not getting anything done, and like that bothers me. I don't want people to watch the slow parts of my gaming. Like, if I'm playing Call of Duty and it's like go 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 and we're doing team deathmatch and it's multiplayer, sure, watch. That's entertaining. You can watch me. But like, if people are tuning in for Battlefield, they gotta like know what they're getting into, and like there's gonna be so many people that watch the stream that are like, what am I watching? So check Discord. If you mod Discord, it'll turn into a shit show. Mainly Battlefield right now. Please visit. I'm definitely going to visit this Discord for sure. For sure before I go to bed. I can't believe Dr. Rocket's profile on the chat is still is still what do we even call it? Princess Orion, Princess uh Aurea, Princess Aurea. We gotta come up with the princess name for Doc, right? We gotta have a name for Doc's prof picture on here. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go play video games. I'm gonna check the Discord shortly. I appreciate you, and yo, wish me luck tomorrow. This is gonna be sick. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. It's gonna go well. It's gonna go well. I'm gonna take all those slabs and just see what happens. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Yo, I appreciate you guys. Seriously, holy shit, what a good stream to go into MegaCon with. And holy shit, the video that I put out today, like MegaCon prep, like, dude, holy shit, that video did terribly. What did I do wrong? Every other video I just half-assed, it does great. And then the MegaCon video today just does poopy. Anyways, the Discord is in the link below. You'll find it. I believe in you. All right, guys, huge content coming tomorrow.